All right. Last week or last session, you all arrived in Brokenstone, with the help of Empress Guidance. Afterwards, uh, after she left, you all were free to explore, look around town, visit some stores, uh, check out the blacksmith, the general store, all these things, before you ended the night, um, drinking heavily, or unintentionally drinking heavily, as the drink was a bit stronger than you expected. Um, but after a fun night of goofs and laughs, uh, you all retired for the night, had some talks, with each other. For the next morning, oh, huh? Let's see. The next morning, you got ready to, or started talking about your plans, your next steps, before Oscar to reappear, gave you all a letter from the King of Dragonflies that would, he said, instantly transport you, to the Lake of Dreams. Um, and you all, I believe, decided to go get some fancy clothes for your audience with the King of Dragonflies.
Yep.
And that is where we ended.
Puppet episode. Boop, boop, boop. I'm
Party
so
time!
So
excited.
fancy.
I'm so excited, you guys. I've never been in like a shopping episode, so
I
I'm
have been
like,
in too many.
uh, yeah, you are again in Brokenstone, this city of werefolk, which, the streets are full. It's still pretty early, so they're not as full. But there are, uh, people of all kinds, werefolk of all kind. There's occasionally just look like humanoid-looking people, whether they're elves or half elves or, so on and so forth. I believe you all are either still in the square or headed to the, shops.
they were heading over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after we talked with the King of Dragonflies, we were gonna, I know, make our way to somewhere else. Oh wait, I wrote,
Mithrandain.
yeah, I wrote Mithrandain. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit of a jaunt. So we wanted to get those horses first, or whatever.
Wait, why do we need horses again? If we could just teleport to the city?
Because
We're being teleported to the Lake of Dreams, but we'll
and then we
have
have to walk to
Oh.
Mithrandain.
yeah. But
Okay.
why walk when we could maybe get horses?
Horses.
Horses! Woo!
Horsey!
You all can make your way through town, um, over to the other side of the river, where you can see there's a smaller community, almost like suburb-esque, but not really a suburb, of, other folks there. Which you can see there are a lot of locals here, a lot of people who, don't bear any resemblance of, and don't really bear any like werefolk traits. Half elves, elves. There's like a fearbowl walking through town. Um, uh, there's a centaur at one point. This looks to be a smaller community for those who are not, afflicted with a lycanthrope curse of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
What are y'all doing?
Do we get horses first?
I think horses first, because then we can get the clothes and pack them into the saddlebags
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
instead of carrying the clothes
Is there
to
a
the
stable
horses.
on this side of the river that we could keep them at?
Yeah, there's stables.
we
Alright.
start there. You'll just need 2, 3 more. I could do math. I learned how to do my arithmetic. It is very early and I am still reeling.
Some of you still have some pretty gnarly hangovers and are probably still a little drunk.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can lead conversations if you would like, or Marcus can when he's feeling up to it.
He probably has like the
Cut
worst
to Marcus
hangover.
rolling up in his bucket.
Yeah.
Marcus is like has fantasy blackout sunglasses on and is
Morgan
like
has not said a word all day.
and is just like draped over Swifty.
Hold on. We're getting weird interference from you.
So or buzz.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me change my headphones. These little bastards. Hello?
Whoa.
Hello.
Is this better?
Yes.
So far, yes.
Okay. We're gonna stick with these.
Alright. Yeah, Marcus is having a hell of a morning and has not said a word. Oscar is there with you all and is like, what's his deal? What's your deal? What's their deal?
They had a long and arduous night.
I'm never drinking alcohol again.
Yeah, that's Feywild alcohol kinda hits people hard if you aren't used to it.
I've only ever drinking watered down wine.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. Then you all step over the river and you can see that there's like one of those kind of tent like things. It's kind of open air. I don't know how to describe it, where it just has like racks of clothing. And there's an elf there who's just like, come on, I've got the latest Miss Rendane fashions. Only the finest from the summer courts in the Sealy Bay.
This guy sounds like a good person to patronize.
And Liv is eyeing the wares just like a, what is your quality? Are you good quality?
Yeah, so you a target or more of a reseller?
Does he have off-brand fantasy Gucci?
Just I live like staring at it like, this is like 3 seasons ago with Rendane clothing.
With a half loop stitch on
don't-
China silk. You never use a half loop chip on. You never use a half loop stitch on China silk. It'll pucker.
No.
that reference, I guess.
I'll be right back. The tea alarm went off.
Alright. You guys can
Just imagine Ilith is eyeing over, like, in-depthly eyeing these clothes to make sure they are correct.
Whoever wants to can make a investigation check as you approach. Kind of smiles. Come in. You guys can step into this like kind of mini maze worth of clothes.
Yes.
Can I make an insight check on the seller?
Yeah.
Hello looks like the clothes are going to bite her.
Oh, it is vibrant in here. Like everything.
22?
So you don't get any like sketch vibes, but you don't get any like, this is an upstanding. You know, he's a businessman.
Okay.
He's a
They're all
businessman,
okay.
and that comes inherently with a little bit of shadiness, but not like deliberate
Yeah.
shadiness.
What were you asking? What kind of role for the clothes? Just the clothes themselves?
Investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
Okay. What's my investigation? Okay, there it is. 17.
The clothes are of. They're not the finest. They'll last for a little bit. You know, they'll last for the average amount of like clothes for everyday wear and tear.
I don't want to interrupt, but I had a thought.
What's up?
Because Feywild people probably tend to live longer than the average Prime Material, so are they fit to fit Prime Material standards, or are they fit to fit...
No, they'd be fit to fit Feywild standard. So I guess to Ilith, these clothes look like above average quality. You know, they'll last a good little while. before you have to replace them, to hello. These are a little nicer than what you're used to.
Yeah, Hello's just like kind of like touching all the different fabrics, and it's just like kind of wide-eyed with all the options and very visibly lost.
Aleph will kind of come over and go, so those are more the normal everyday ones, and kind of gestures towards like one of the back areas. Those are more like fancy, but not blue carpet fancy.
What carpet fancy? Is that a Feywild?
Yes. They're color coded depending on who's showing up. But like for that, the clothes you're probably looking for are the ones in the corner. I'd go for more like reds and kind of fall colors for you. It would fit with kind of like your hair and general vibe.
I'll keep that in mind. All colors.
Like orange, red, brown, stuff you see in the fall.
Oh.
You know what I look like some of the time.
Actually.
I believe I'm currently in summer, but if I I snap and I transition into fall, this sort of color palette.
Huh.
Maybe a few greens in there, late.
Yeah, accent greens. So kind of like what you're wearing right now in terms of like the character art that you have on Foundry. But like more dress style.
And Oscar will also pop in and go, yeah, I mean, those colors will look great. Also, if you want to add like little pops of like the bright color, like gem tones, sometimes it's just fine. But also, I'm like literally gem tone blue, so I can't really say. I'm a little biased.
No, adding a bright color as like an accent, like in a pocket square or something, can help.
Pockets.
I'm good at dressing up. I'm not good at talking. Try to dress to blend in so people don't talk to me.
Okay. This is a lot. I actually I have like normal clothes that I actually picked out, or that hold on. I'm gonna screenshot. Copy image. I was thinking more, like brighter, I guess. Because everything's there's a lot of color here, and
yeah, and either Isker or even like the guy there was like, and you know what? At the end of the day, pick what calls to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Point at the things you think look pretty, and we'll start with that.
Yeah, and Hello will probably like grab that first picture I sent. I might need to workshop the fancy outfit because I don't know if I actually like it anymore. Now that I'm looking at it again. Shit.
You can also just say you pick a fancy outfit and then determine what it looks like later.
Yes, that's good. Thank you.
But
I'm not. Someone else know.
Of all picking out the clothes, will chime in. Yeah, pick what calls to you, but also don't pick what. But like, not what literally calls to you. Clothes start talking. We have a separate problem.
A separate department.
Yeah, that's a different department of people to deal with.
Yeah.
That's where you get FR getting involved, and we don't want to deal with that.
Yeah.
FR.
Fancy resources?
No Fey resources.
Yeah, instead of human resources, food resources.
Food resources.
Okay, that's good. You know what? Take a point of inspiration for that.
Let's go. Let's go. Getting inspiration for a shitty pun.
Of course.
You'll love to see it. Alright, so who's next on our shopping list?
Someone else go.
I say Sedge.
Yes.
Me?
know, I would love, Sedge, I would love to see you in some coattails. Like some white and gold coattails.
Coattails is a bit too
Yeah.
ostentatious for me. I was
Sedge,
thinking,
we're in the Feywild. You have
a
permission to
double-breasted waistcoat, maybe a bow tie, something along those lines.
It's a start.
If you think we can try on the coattails, and if it looks weird on me, we can try something else.
I'll take what I can get. Montage.
Yeah,
Montage clothes shopping.
we can do
Yes,
just, we can essentially do just a a montage. Like you guys can spend the next however long you'd want peeking out clothes
Mm-hmm.
that you believe would be suitable for meeting with the King of Dragonflies.
Would I be able to assist a little bit just knowing what I...
Yeah, I mean, I won't. This is one of those things where I don't really want to make you guys roll because I feel like that wouldn't be fair. When this is your opportunity to change your character's design a little.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll just listen.
I feel like Sedge. I feel like Sedge does go with like the coattails, like the white with the gold, and you get some like what's it called, cufflinks that are a little iridescent, kind of like flash and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like the slacks and everything. He cleans. I feel like Sedge cleans up nicely, but it's weird seeing him out of anything other than his paladin gear. Like you're supposed to kill ghouls and stuff with your sword, not be fancy.
We're all saying no to almost everything Sedge tries on because he doesn't have his pauldrons, and it's like weird to see him without him.
Yeah, no, what Isla just does with that is essentially goes and grabs the, like, shoulder pad stuff that, like, they got from,
The
like,
80s.
some weird...
The
No!
80s.
And tries it on and it's like, this is the only fancy pauldrons we got, guys.
I don't have to wear pauldrons. I can live without them. Is it really that weird seeing me without them on?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So
Your shoulders are
small.
so small. Yes.
Small.
Dainty.
Compared to you, maybe he'll do. But
I mean,
I-
everyone
to
is pretty
me, even.
dainty compared to me, so.
But,
I
like,
would
I
hesitate
feel like
to
I
call
could.
myself dainty.
But like Sedge, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I feel like I could take you in hand-to-hand combat right now,
I
and I can barely
like I
lift
should be
my own
more-
hand.
I feel like I should be more offended than I am. I do not think you could be able to take me in hand to hand. Blossom, to
But
be
it just
perfectly
looked
frank, I
that
would
way.
destroy you.
Oh, I acknowledge that, but it just looks like I could, and looking the part is everything.
Sedge over here with his 17th strength and his proficiency in athletics. Y'all are calling him dainty?
Blossom over here with a 9 at strength.
Isla's over here with the 20 strength. Yeah, you're looking dainty.
Oh, I don't want to hear it from you.
Yeah,
I'm not dainty.
yeah, you're dainty.
Moving on. If everyone will stop saying no if I wear these ridiculous looking shoulder pads,
No.
I'll try on some more things. Thank you. I was very worried that everyone would make me wear them. And I take them off.
Alice sticks him into the metaphorical
Ooh,
basket.
you know what? No, I'm kidding.
Alice sticks him into the metaphorical basket to, like, buy as a joke.
Well, Sedge turns around, you just slip it in without him noticing.
Yeah.
Like a child slipping a pack of Pokemon cards in the cart at the checkout aisle.
Oh my god. Don't call me out like this, guy.
I was also the child, Bones, okay?
I was trying to
here.
eat balloons. I don't know what you guys were doing.
Balloons are so hard, though.
No, like the packet of balloons that you blow up yourself.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, that's fun times.
That's
fun
pretty
time.
good. Respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
And I live with your help. Like, you of course are familiar with Feywild's fashion, so you can help like pick out what you think are good stuff that's like quote unquote in season versus stuff that's like maybe the clothes themselves are out of season, but like fit enough with the current season that they'd be fine.
Yeah. And for Iliff, like, themselves, they're not going super, super fancy in terms of, like, too much. Let me pull it up, because I've been scrolling frantically. Kind of like something like this.
Oh, that looks nice.
Like, they have, like, their actual, like, fancy, nice clothes are back at home. Because why would they travel with it? So they essentially just bought, like, loose pieces of, like, fabric to kind of put under and around their armor.
Nice.
Play with their armor and what they have.
Hell yeah.
That looks really nice. That looks so cool. For Blossom, have you seen Barbie and the Nutcracker?
Yes.
When
So
I
you
was
know-
like 5.
So you know Barbie's Sugar Plum Fairy dress?
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Okay, let me look this up for you.
I love the implication that we essentially went into like one of the prom dress stores and are just buying prom dresses.
He has like a section that's prom dresses. It's weird that you think that like this is just a market stall. How is he managing to fit so many clothes in this tiny little space?
Yes.
If you ask him, he just shrugs and he goes, "Hey, we're in the Feywild."
Yeah.
No real explanation.
Wild magic. I need to find a decent clip because all I'm getting are the Barbie dolls and I want the movie. But I guess this is gonna have to do. So that but like,
okay.
but like Silver Hollow kind of.
I love
Where at
that.
different angles it looks like you could see all the colors of the rainbow depending on what angle you're standing.
But like
And
prismatic.
Yeah, very prismatic, very colorful. And then the spot from the right shoulder, kind of like spiraling around to the end of the skirt, is just a bandolier of spring and summer flowers. And then there's a silver crown instead of a gold crown, and then there's also around, like, following the edges of the crown are more flowers. And yeah. So like that.
Nice.
Including the ballet slippers.
Very, very, very colorful, very flowery.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to see it.
That's what I got.
Nice. And Justin's not here, but if and when he shows up, he can go through the process of describing it all. Otherwise, if you guys are looking for a set of kind of traveler's clothes, kind of like the stuff that Halu got on top of fine clothes, the traveler's clothes run you about 2 gold for a bit more durable material to stand up, and also comes. Hold on. yeah, a bit more durable for traveling. Comes with like a cloak for like keeping rain off and so on. For the fine clothes, it's gonna run you about 10 to 15 gold depending on the complexity. So like for Blossom's outfit, it might cost it'll cost 15 gold.
Yeah.
But the more simple stuff will cost like 10 gold.
Okay.
All right, I got I adjusted the colors.
Ooh.
Ooh, nice.
The gold bottom trim would have just some like simple. I feel like leaf or like flower embroidery, and like simple embroidery on the bottom of the sash, and probably some like edging in sort of the metal at the collar bit.
Some very nice like filigree kind of deal.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, everyone's in like dresses and like suits, and Isla's over here with like essentially very fancy armor.
You're in ceremonial military uniform, which is befitting of your
I essentially decorated up my armor because I went. And then essentially just decorated and added fun cloth around it, made it look nice.
Yeah, and for you, it's gonna run closer to 10 gold, for the purposes of like you're not going for the full set, but you are getting stuff to like spruce it up.
Yeah.
How much was mine? Sorry.
Your set of traveler's clothes, is going to cost you 2 gold, and the fine clothes, with like the filigree and the gold trim will cost you 15 gold.
Okay. Alright, now I need to add.
Would there be any way to get? Oh, sorry.
Nope, that's okay.
Would there be any way to get like fancy armor, like fancy like armor that's not practical for like battling in like
ceremonial armor.
but showy? Yeah.
This guy's not really the one to have that sort of stuff, but he thinks he goes, really for that kind of stuff, you'd have to be in Rendane to find like the specialist. Otherwise, you could like special order it and get shipped here if you're going to stay here for that long.
No. What I picked out was fine. I was just wondering.
Oh, yes, it's possible. Just not what I usually like to cart around with me when I come here to sell my wares.
Understandable. Then I'll Justin's back-ish.
Hey!
Give me a second. Trying to figure out how to put you guys on speaker. Yeah. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing through my phone like some kind of savage.
Wow.
You do sound a little different, only because I think I'm just not used to hearing you.
On the phone, I think.
Yeah.
Probably it. Hopefully I don't sound too bad, but I'm going to try to play like this for tonight.
Alright.
So what's
In just in time for the montage.
I just saw images. It looks like people are buying clothes.
Yes.
Most everyone else has picked out their like fancier outfit, so if you
We
had
left
one,
Marcus outside!
if you had one in mind, you can.
No, Marcus is just disassociating, staring at like a mannequin.
Actually, can I come up with an excuse as to why Marcus isn't partaking at this given moment?
Yeah.
You just said you
Is he
blackout.
still hungover?
Now, I remember the other day, the blacksmith said, I might have something. I'm going to go check the back. Can we make the argument that Marcus went to the blacksmith first to see what it was, and then met up with everyone?
You have to remind me what it was you were asking about that the blacksmith.
Enchanted items and or weapons. He said, I might have something. I'm going to check in the back, come back tomorrow.
Right, okay. Yeah, you can, while the party digs out some fancy clothes, you can head to the blacksmith. To which, return to the blacksmith, which I think I said was like a were-boar or were-bear. Otherwise, big dude, big beefy dude. And he goes, "Hey, it's you."
Hey, how's it going? Yesterday you mentioned that you might have something in the back.
Yeah, I did take a look around. It's nothing real, fancy. But I do have a. Basically, he has. I'm not going to specify which weapon because I'm not going to like limit you to that regard. But he has like a moon touched weapon or a +1 weapon.
Oh. Okay.
Moon touched is going to be cheaper because it's more of a common magic item. The +1 is going to be a little more expensive.
Gotcha. And the +1 weapon, that counts as magical?
Yes.
Right.
The moon touched
Yes.
also counts as magical.
And okay, and what kind of weapon is it specifically? Or can I?
Yeah, I said I don't want to like roll on the table and then sit there and like have it be useless to you. So if you have a weapon in mind, we can just say it's that.
Huh. I think. You know what? I'm gonna say for the sake of the situation, it happens to be a halberd, and I know who we can go to.
No, we're gonna get to Mithrandain and I'm gonna be able to enchant it.
That might cost a lot. We need something in the meantime. I mean, if you end up not wanting it down the line, you can either pass it along, or I can get attuned to it, and I could use it.
Oh, I can teach you how to use a halberd. Yeah.
Actually, with my Pack of the Blade thing, as long as I can take an hour to kind of like get it morphed within me or some shit like that, and then I become proficient in it.
Mighty Morphin Power Range. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said, so I could say it's a +1 halberd,
Or a moon touched halberd.
but obviously the +1 halberd would be better, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be more expensive.
Okay, all right. I look at it as like, I'm like, to be honest with you, it's not really my thing, but I know someone who might want this. So, what are you thinking right now?
Well, I don't get many of these very often. It's gonna be on the pricey side. While I quickly find a good price. Well, it's a +1. It's pretty basic enchantment, but it's still pretty useful. Plus, also the health and safety of the werefolk here, seeing how this is one of the few weapons that like can actually hurt a lot of us. The price is going to be closer to like 750 gold.
Pretty pricey, I have to say. Can I just take a look at it before I come up with a final decision?
Yeah. That's I wouldn't expect you to drop all that on a whim.
No, of course. Let me just take a second. I've actually seen one or two of these around, so I know what to look for. And while I kind of turn around with it, I'm just kind of like, you said this was tucked away in the back?
Yeah. Again, kind of dangerous to have these around, seeing as.
No, of course.
Seeing as how.
Well, I say that.
Magic items.
Yeah, of course. Well, I say that, I turn around while saying that, and I say, yeah, I can tell it's been tucked away for a while, and I cast a stored value on the
Bro, nice.
Hold on. Those spells are from Acquisitions Incorporated. I don't know if I'd actually allow them.
Oh, okay, my bad. Sorry if I didn't know that was from that, or that you didn't allow it. So that's a no on that.
Unfortunately, they're from Acquisitions Incorporated, and those spells are intended to be more for a campaign that deals with like business, and like the economic side of things.
Okay, alright, no problem. I don't do that then.
I'm sorry. I should have informed you sooner that Acquisitions Incorporated aren't.
No problem, no problem. Okay, so instead, rather than using tricks, I'm just gonna try to persuade him to make it a little lower. Honestly, 750 is a little steep for me. Are you sure you can't go any lower? I mean, the way I see it, you're not selling this anytime soon. You just said you keep this in the back, so it's just going to be gathering dust. I can make much better use from it, and I can give you money today for it.
I mean, true, but it's also
It's either I buy it or it stays back there, and it's not going to be of use to anybody. You're not going to make any money off of it.
Well, maybe
I mean,
can
anyone
use
ever-
it one day. Maybe we get some shithead werewolf hunters through here, and I need to pull it out.
Oh shit! The power just came back on.
Let's
go. Again, you're just riding on that possibility. I can give you straight cash today, straight gold today. Get it off your hands. How about rather than 750, we bring it down to a nice 700?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay, cool. Where's my dice? All right. 1, 2, 3 plus 8. 16 plus 8, 24.
Thanks. It was a lot, but
700 gold richer, and you got more space to tuck away more trash in the back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, all right.
Cool. I take out 700 gold out from my personal funds.
All right, and you get a +1 halberd.
Cool. You wouldn't happen to have anything I can wrap this in?
Oh yeah, I'm sure I got plenty of things. Like canvas? Right,
Whatever looks best.
Do you want it to wrap like a present?
Not that specifically. I want it wrapped in a way where you can't exactly see what it is. Like maybe like some white cloth or something. Both.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a halberd. No matter how I wrap it, it's gonna kind of look like a halberd.
Okay, well, it's less for the presenting of it and more that I don't want to walk around with it and make people nervous.
Yeah, yeah.
They might say like, oh, that I can tell that's a weapon, but at least they won't be like,
That's a magical weapon that can hurt me.
Yeah, exactly. Make it a little less nervous. Plus, yeah, it's for someone else. So.
Yeah. Oh, I should be clear that in selling you two, I bear no responsibility to any harm that you do to someone within Brokenstone.
No, don't you worry about that. It's fine. Somebody else is going to be using this to hurt a lot of other people, but for good reasons.
I'll take your word for it, man.
Damn. Gonna become the fucking Brokenstone boogeyman.
Oh man.
All
right.
Yeah, he can get some like canvas tarp, wrap it around, to sort of obscure the general shape. It still looks like a halberd, but it's fine for now.
All right, nice. All right, let me just subtract some money off of here. After I do that, I guess I want to make it back to the others around maybe the end of their picking out clothes, so then I can hopefully pick up my sweet digs.
Yeah, you can return to the others as they're coming out with their clothes tucked away, or if they're wearing their clothes, and you all do see Marcus come back with a large object wrapped in canvas.
Is that a body?
Be the body.
Marcus, where did you get a body?
Marcus, what you have there?
I mean, we're in the Feywild. We're not finding bodies.
He's got a point. Feywild's weird.
Honestly.
No offense.
Did you guys pick out our stuff?
Blossom. Yeah, I would have changed. I'm in my new digs.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I'm looking pretty fly.
I'm gonna try to pick up my stuff super quick so I don't hold this back. Hello, can you just hold this for me while I look around?
Sure.
There you go. Alrighty. So wait,
Marcus, why'd you get another halberd? Marcus.
It's for you.
I have a perfectly good one.
It's a perfectly good one for chopping up normal people. We're not around. Well, we're around scarier things. I don't want to say we're not around normal
Byleth
people.
just fucking 360 owl head just excuse me?
Yeah, you know that's. I meant that's why I changed it up. That's why I said scarier things. You know, I'm talking about the stuff we're running out into the
Excuse
forest.
me?
I mean, to be fair, Poppy thing is a little scary.
You just hear Oscar go, is that a microaggression?
I think that's an microaggression, Oscar.
Obviously, I don't mean you, Oscar. You're one of the good ones.
I don't think that makes it any better.
Oh my god.
Byleth's just doing the fucking, like, white lady doing math. Just the... How? Do I need to kill someone? Like... Am I gonna need to hide a body? I don't think the party will help me.
Hold on, I'm gonna switch over to my.
Here. Okay. How do I?
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back.
All right. Cool. Lights came back on, so we're good and ready to go. Okay. So what's the deal with the clothes? I think.
There's a like merchant in this like little quote unquote suburb area. It looks like this is this side of the river is a community for those that aren't a part of Brokenstone normally. This guy here has claimed it's the latest fashion, finest from Mithrin Dane. They're of, you know. Oh, we lost them. There we go.
Hello?
Hello, welcome back.
Sorry, internet problem. Wait, what was?
The guy has claimed that he is the finest fashions from Mithrin Dane, the latest in fashion. They're about average Feywild traveler's clothes, and then there's like a rack of nice clothes that you can pick from. You good there?
Oh,
Well,
so I heard all that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Can I get a quick summary of what just everybody else kind of got, so I can see what
You
the.
can look through the photos of General Talks. I think that's all the outfits we got.
yeah, I meant to put it all in voice chat because that's where, but oh well.
I think Sedge got like a vest and tailcoat and a tailcoat.
With like fancy collar cufflink
Okay.
thing.
What did Blossom get? Oh wait. Oh, there
Cufflinks and filigree and gold trimming.
A ballet. Blossom got like a ballet dress with like flowers and autumn.
Yeah.
we go. Barbie Summer Special.
Yeah, but it's hollow silver instead of pink, just so you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hello got like some pretty like taking after Blossom's summer form, mostly for inspiration. That's kind of where I got the idea for the color palette.
Okay.
Yeah.
You also, if you have no ideas right now, can just say you get a nice outfit and describe it later.
Yeah.
Right, you know what? I say I'm not gonna get anything too over the top, something nice, but I'm gonna say definitely like a more suity outfit with like maybe like an ascot kind of deal going on, with some. I really like that teal that Elif chose, probably like a teal with a light purple backdrop kind of going on.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a little ascot going on, something a little bit more formal, but also down to clown kind of deal.
Nice. Yeah, alright. That will, if it's nothing like too complicated, that will run you about 10 gold.
Okay, yeah.
And then if you're also picking up like a new set of traveler's clothes that are more Feywild-esque, those are about 2 gold.
Yeah, so why not? Yeah. I will get that as well, and I'd probably change into the traveler's clothes.
Yeah, he's got like a little changing booth there. Because of course he does.
Cool.
He's gonna sell clothes, he's gonna have a place for you to change into them.
Ooh. Unless we should change into the fancy clothes if we're gonna be teleporting to the King of Dragonflies. What do you guys think?
Oscar's pipes up. It's like you do have a bit of time if you just want to wander around in your new traveler's clothes before changing.
Oh, yeah, of course. I figured our next purchase after this would have been the horses, and then we were gonna.
Yep.
So I'm not sure. What do you know where we end up after we teleport? Are we gonna be in front of them? It's gonna be. Is there gonna be some kind of rating room where we gotta get a ticket? And, I don't know.
Oh no, you'll be in Nizari's chamber.
Ah, all right. Yeah, that's what I figured. What do you guys think? Should we change before before we travel over? Or
I
should we
mean, we're
just-
instantly like popping in, so probably.
Yeah.
What do you think, Oscar? You know him better than we do. Do you think we'd make a better impression if we wore our new clothes, or does he not care, or will we look bad for coming in new, nice looking clothes, or?
I don't think he'll care. He has been sort of keeping an eye on your goings on, so he's seen you like after fights, and he's seen you like before fights. I don't think he'll care all that much. But nice clothes never hurt to make a good impression.
Very true. I mean, yeah, but personally, guys, I think we should probably consider switching into nice clothes. I mean, that's what we bought him, so. First impressions. But we'll see.
Ylith has already just kind of changed.
Alright, cool, yeah.
They're used to the ceremonial, like, type armor outfit, so they're just like, I can move about as much as a stiff board.
But you're a very nice looking stiff board.
Thank you.
Hate that. Hate the words.
Thank you.
Hate the words. Damn it. Damn it.
It's just not broken in yet. It's a little too hard at the moment. It needs to be a little more flaccid.
God damn it.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Oh, Market.
You missed my FR pun.
Oh yeah.
What was the pun?
So we were talking about clothes being sentient. Like, just pick out whatever speaks to you. Unless it actually speaks to you, then that's a separate department. We gotta contact FR for that. It's
Oh my God.
FR stands for Fey Resources.
Bro. Imagine someone cursed you to be a pair of pants or some shit. I hate that.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
Absolutely getting Dutch oven all day, every day? No way. Couldn't be me.
That was an awful sentence.
Damn
Damn it.
That's what I'm saying. It'd be terrible to be pants. All right. So, I think another thing that we talked about was getting horses for some just some horses for the Feywild for Helu and Blossom, right?
Hello, Blossom and Ylif.
Alright, all
Because
three of
you
them.
guys got your magical steeds.
Yeah. Make it easier to travel around. So.
Yeah, but if we're gonna be poofed right into the king's audience chamber, I don't think we really want, horses taking a shit on his rug.
I mean, either way, we're coming in with the two horses we already have, more or less. Well, I am.
I
'cause
don't- Swifty doesn't shit,
I mean,
and
Swifty
Porsche
leaves-
is basically see-through.
Well, Swifty leaves chunks of his dead flesh every once in a while. I'm just like,
We really should clean him. Like, get some beetles. Just clean him up.
I think we should buy the horses now because I'm not sure when's the next time we'll have the chance to buy them.
Yeah.
And if we are strapped for time, who
It'll
knows?
make travel faster.
Yeah. Maybe we see what horses they have here, and then we'll come to a decision.
Okay.
What do you think, Kate?
I could go either way. I don't have too much on my person, so I don't mind carrying it around. But we are in a bit of a tight spot as far as time because 2 people are missing.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, so let's just
Horses.
Let's just go check out the horses. See, no, if they look weird to us, then we can just skip all this and get them another time.
Horses can't be that different from the prime material to the Feywild.
No, I mean in the sense that maybe these are
Right.
bad horse carriers. They're bitten by one too many mosquitoes or something. I don't know.
God damn it.
You're welcome.
Alright, let's go check out the horses.
Yeah.
Alright. Where as you approach, midway over the stable and you approach, there is, I actually don't know the stables I usually run. There is a guy outside, looks like chopping wood, getting some firewood up, but there are the stables, that are, attached like the side of the house.
Cool.
And what's interesting is that, like, you don't see horses. But you do see, as it, like, picks its head up and peers over at you, like, munching on some grass, appears to be an elk.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh
Okay.
shit! Oh
Yeah.
fuck yeah! Oh, this is out of character, but I am like super stoked right now. Y'all, we're gonna be fucking Thranduil from Lord of the Rings. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! That's so sick! Hell yeah!
A dead horse, a
Animal
skirt
handling
hose,
check.
and 3 elks.
I am like so stoked. This is so exciting.
My first
Can
thought was Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah.
Can I make an animal
Elks.
Can I make a
My first
animal
thought
handling
was
check to see if the
Princess
elk is actually a
Mononoke.
horse named Moose?
What?
Because what. Okay, so story behind this, BTS. In The Hobbit, Thranduil's elk was played by a giant horse named Moose.
Amazing.
That's
I
real
love
thing.
that.
Largest horse
Love
in
that.
New Zealand.
That's
It's named-
fantastic.
And he kept shitting during takes.
Must have been fucking massive. He's the largest horse in New Zealand.
Yeah, it was huge.
Amazing.
There is not secretly a horse named Moose here.
Aww.
Oh, is there a
I
horse
would've called
not
dibs
secretly
so
named
hard.
Moose here?
No.
Aww.
Did you?
But you
Okay.
approach, and the guy looks up and goes, oh, can I help you?
Well met. We were hoping to inquire about possibly buying some of your elks. By the looks of it, we're not from around here, so.
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, these are Elysian elks. Elysian elks, they born and raised in Miss Dane, brought them down here. We got a lot of travelers coming through here. Yeah, if you're looking to purchase them as riding animals, that can be arranged.
How do they compare to a regular horse? Can I ask?
A little more nimble at times, a little quicker for getting out of the way at times. Otherwise, they maybe not that much different. You just gotta mind the antlers, of course.
Oh, of course. How much do you usually sell them for?
Let's see here. Pull up the cost of a normal riding horse. Awesome. Thank you. Well, I'm assuming you'll want like a bit and bridle for it as well.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Each one will cost about 75 gold. But if you're gonna
Okay.
buy them in, how many do you need?
3.
3. I can knock them down a bit.
Okay.
That'd be about 225 for the 3 altogether. But if you're buying them in bulk, let's say 210, and then I'll throw in the bit
Okay.
and bridle along with them.
All right, sounds great. Before we decide those, is there any chance we could just, take a look at them?
Yeah.
See everything's in order.
Sure.
All
of
right, thank
course.
you. So, DM, how many elks are actually here?
It looks like there's about 4 here at the moment.
Okay. Who has the best animal handling?
I have a
I
plus 4.
think
+4. Okay.
Because I'm apparently proficient in it, though I don't know why.
I turn to Blossom. Blossom, I don't know why, but I think you're good with animals. There's just something about you.
In our entire relationship has made you think that I'm good with animals.
You
I
give
don't
off
know.
that vibe.
You just give
if
off that
anything,
vibe.
I should be good with animals.
You just seem like the type that can just start singing and a bunny will come out of the forest or something.
I think I read a story about that once.
Yeah, right? So,
Alright, I'll try to talk to the elks, I guess.
no, I can talk to them for the vibe check. I was just wondering if maybe you can see their physical condition.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
And,
Yes,
you know,
I can.
I'll check out their mental condition, I guess. See
Alright.
how they're feeling.
Alright, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, right? Just, we can, check everything
So,
off the list. In terms
so
of
do
you
the-
three, is there anything you want me to ask the elks in order for you to find out if you're a good match?
No.
I
No,
don't
not a
really
question.
care.
Okay, alright. I'll get a general glimpse of their personality, and I'll tell you how they are.
Alright. So DM, do these elks be looking thick?
Asking the real
Awful.
questions. Blossom was the right person for this.
Make a perception check.
No, animal handling?
You said, are they looking thick? That's different than trying to.
Okay. Well, it's the same modifier. That's another 22 for the night. Let's go.
They look actually well fed and like
Uh-huh.
well exercised, I guess.
Alright.
Remember,
So
look
yes,
for
they're
the-
thick.
Blossom,
Yes.
make sure to look for the weakest link.
Yeah, which one is the weakest? Which one is the,
Less thick.
perhaps not the shiniest coat of the three, of all the elks?
Which one's the runt?
It looks like the third from the right. There is one that like stands up and is chewing on its like food on its feed slowly, and it looks like it's got these like it's got its dazed look in its eyes. And you look at it and you like instantly know, okay, this guy has no thoughts.
No thoughts, head empty?
No
Great.
thoughts,
I
head empty.
can't wait to talk to that guy.
So, Marcus, I think this one would be best for you, and I just...
Really, I was thinking the same thing. I have to go talk to him first, but obviously I don't need him out. So, if anything, he looks like he's perfect for you. He's got that kind of same look in his eyes that you do, Blossom.
Can I, cast Reduce on Marcus?
I think Marcus can make a saving throw.
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
Oh
You
my
make a
gosh.
Constitution saving throw, and Blossom, please roll for search.
Oh no!
Wait, hold on. You used Tides of Chaos, didn't you?
No, I think I got it back. Oh shit, I didn't.
I got a 20.
Fuck. Well, it doesn't. You don't shrink anyway. It's a 16. But I do have Tides of Chaos free for the DM. Fuck.
Damn. That's what happens
Do I
when
use
you
it
use
now?
That's what happens when you use all your spells to mess with me.
Do I use it now? That's the question.
My DC is only a 1.
Don't hurt the elks, Jen.
Please.
The thing is that I don't know if I'll remember
It's
this.
on- It's only like a 5% chance that I'm gonna
Do
cast
it now.
Fireball.
Do it now. No balls. Do it now.
No guts, no glory!
Yeah, alright.
We'll get the
Roll,
load of
roll.
silver on us!
No guts, no glory, no balls.
Fuck. God damn it.
Roll a D100.
I believe in you.
Fireball on yourself right now.
26.
Okay. You try to cast Reduce on Marcus, who does save, and as he like turns to go and gloat, there's just an eye that appears on your forehead.
And been there.
Oh, I remember that.
You have advantage on wisdom perception checks for the next minute.
Can I see anything about this whole stable situation that would turn us off or even improve our opinion?
Make a perception check.
At advantage.
Do you have a third eye? Chakras are unleashed.
23.
The gates to the stalls have pretty heavy duty locks on them. There is like a fence, not much of a fence, it's really just wooden posts with wires and bells attached to them.
Mm-hmm.
See here. And there are, it looks like, soft cloth tips attached to the antlers to protect the tips of them. It looks like there's a lot of care that has gone into protecting them from things that might want to eat them, as well as protecting people from accidentally getting hurt on the antlers.
Okay. Nice.
Interesting. Alright, after Blossom's done observing everything, I just want to ask some of these elks some questions. I want to get like a vibe check off of them. That makes sense. First thing I would do is I would go down the line and ask each of them for their name if they even have one.
So first of all, fuck you.
Justin
Second of
strikes.
all,
You had to know it was coming, Jen.
Justin
Come on.
strikes again.
Not just one, not just two. 4 of them.
I'll give you names for them later.
Okay, alright.
Because I don't really feel like, or what it is you go up to one and you ask them his name and he goes, oh, well, my name is, and then just releases like a series of like high-pitched calls.
the reindeer call.
Yeah.
I think the first reindeer call I ever heard was watching Polar Express.
That's a mood. That's a whole mood.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful name. What can I ask? What can I ask these guys? Huh. You know what? I ask them, what do you want to do with your life?
Never a dull day. Never a dull day on Ice Spire Peak.
Alright, like, hear me out, right? If they're like, I don't know what that means, one of them could say that. Another one would be like, oh, I just want to eat grass and shit. Another one, what if you find, like, the one awesome one that's like, man, I just want to go on an adventure. I want to kill some bitches, okay? I heard about this guy named Porsche. I want to be a killer. Like,
The first one is just like, honestly, I don't want to eat grass. The
Nice.
second one is like, I wanna see the world.
there we go, okay.
The third one is just like, what's the question?
That's the dumb one.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And the fourth is just also like, just want good food.
Okay. Alright, first one in that. Okay, alright. What's another question that I can ask? Alright, they're pretty, first and fourth one, pretty similar. Second one seems a little bit more joyful, confident. Third one, I like him. He's cool. He seems like a fun guy. Are we gonna have him making intelligence stuff for us? Probably not. But I digress. What's another question? How willing are you to get in a fight? Or how good do you think you are? Are you even at fights? You know, like I just want to see what they think about when they think about the idea of being in a high stress, battle or something like that.
High stress work environment.
High stress work environment. That's better.
Oh
Right.
god.
It's just like the office that we have.
One of them, it's like, I'll charge with my antlers. You'll see.
Okay.
All
right.
I'll kick him with my hooves.
All right,
my
okay.
God.
The
Alright.
third one's like,
I
I
love
love
the
the
third
third
one.
one.
The third one's great.
I love him.
Alright. At that point, I have to dumb it down a bit. Well, imagine there was a scary wolf in front of you with his teeth bared. What's the first thing that goes to your mind? Do you run away? Do you eat some grass? Or do you kick it? Or, I don't know, poke it. I don't know. But what is it that you would do in that situation? If there was a wolf right in front of you.
a wolf?
Yeah, a
A
wolf.
wolf. A wolf.
A
A
wolf.
wolf.
Wolf?
Yes, a wolf. Let's get a wolf. A wolf is it's a dog with extra steps. Let me put it that way.
Extra steps.
And it'll
What's
kill
a
you.
dog?
What's a dog? All right. Just imagine there was something. It doesn't
I
matter how
love
it
the
looks.
dumb one so much.
It doesn't matter how it looks. Okay. It's just trying to kill you.
What's death?
Yeah. And by killing you, it means you go to sleep and never wake up.
That sounds like a positive.
I'm pretty
Oh,
scared.
is it bedtime?
Oh, okay.
Oh, almost, buddy. Almost, buddy. No, you did great. You did great. The bedtime? Oh my gosh, bro. I cannot with this dude. Alright, last question. I asked them, what are you most afraid of? Like, if it was in front of you, it's the one thing that would have you running away.
One of them is heights. I don't like cliffs. Big heights.
Alright. Big heights. Okay.
Another one is like a pack of wolves. Definitely a pack of wolves.
Pack of wolves, not a pack of wolves. Okay. Pack of wolves.
And then the third one's like, oh, I kick away my hooves.
No.
Forget it. We're taking him home. We're taking him home.
We're absolutely buying the third. I do not give it. I think it'll have to be a roll between myself, Jean, and Kate who gets the stupid elf.
Oh, I was like, oh, buddy. Oh, you're so sweet. Precious
Oh,
summer
buddy.
child.
Oh.
Oh, honey.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Right.
I am beating this meme format into the ground.
That is great. Woo! That's awesome. Okay, but now we're on to the next question. I was asking you what are you most afraid of?
Watch, it's gonna be like some real deep traumatic backstory stuff.
Yo, for real?
I watched my mother die to a hunter right in front of me.
Bambi.
My mother
Style.
called me Bambi.
That's my human name.
Oh god.
I should be like, whoa, I read this book once, and
You know, I wrote the Iliad on a day off one
Oh,
day.
dang.
And then I
Really
forgot
made
I
me
wrote it
reflect.
and ate it.
Yeah.
It's just like, bugs.
Bugs, like a mosquito.
Bugs.
Swarm of mosquitoes?
Bugs. Okay.
Bugs are pretty bad. Bugs are pretty bad.
Okay. Bugs. All right, and I go on to the last one after getting that one. After getting the response, I guess.
The last one. Bear traps, or like the ankle kind of traps.
Huh.
Got real thin ankles, they break kind of easy.
Thin ankles.
They sure
I
do.
wasn't told about thin ankles. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Okay. I think I've gotten everything that I need. Right. I'm gonna go to the others to give them a report. Right. Now, something that stuck out to me is that the second elk, right? I'm a little, honestly, I'm a little bit on the fence about the second elk, guys. Right? He seemed like he seemed like a real go-getter, right? He really had a sense of adventure about him, and he told me that he'd have no problem in a fight if things really got tough, right? But when it came to his fears, he said that he was scared of a pack of wolves, which understandable, right? But we're gonna be fighting things way harder than a pack of wolves, so it seems like he could run off from just about anything.
I love that you guys have to turn buying into mounts into a 20-30 minute affair. Genuinely, this is fantastic.
Well, we gotta be sure we're getting good candidates.
Now,
Well, adventuring life is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Before I started asking questions, Blossom told me that the third one was a little off. I can confirm with 110% certainty he was dropped multiple times as a child. There is not a thought going on in his head.
God.
Oh
I wish
So
I could
perfect for
live.
you, Marcus.
I wish, yes, I wish I
Marcus
could
has
live.
Stinky though.
Yeah, I'm good to go. I already have. I have Swifty, so.
You already have your
Oh yeah, Swifty.
dullest tool in the shed.
Yeah, for real. My guy isn't dull. He does tricks and shit. Oh shit, man, that's something else. All right. After I'm done with report, I'm gonna make him do one thing for all of us. Yeah, basically nothing going on up there. I wish I could live in that state of utter ignorance. But hey, he's a sweetheart. I'll tell you what. He's fun to be around. But more or less, all of them are kind of on the same end. First one's scared of heights, second one's scared of pack of wolves, last one's scared of anything that's gonna grab him by the ankles. The slow one is scared of bugs. It wasn't very specific. Honestly, with the way that he thinks, you probably forget that he's scared of bugs, and it won't bother him. So just so you guys know. But before we decide, I'm gonna do one last questions for all of them. I tell all of them, show me your party trick. Show me something that you can do.
They're
Can you
gonna
like do a
break
little
your
dance?
ankles.
Probably the fourth one. Even if we do that, then we don't gotta buy the fourth one. We're good to go. That'll be the test of his ankles.
You're asking them to perform a party trick?
Yeah, but like, show me a trick. Show me something you can do.
What's a fancy trick that an elk could do?
Sing the song of its people.
That's what the third one does. Just oh, I know. He starts going on, and
the third elk is fucking Moon Moon. We found elk Moon, guys.
Yo, you're right though. That is Moon Moon. Wait. When you start singing, is it actual lyrics or is it just elk sounds?
Oh, it's just elk sounds.
Okay. All right. Third one sings.
Shit, I don't know if I can think of fun tricks for the other two to do.
The other one of them stands on his hind legs and does a little jig.
That would be wild.
It doesn't have a lot. They don't have like the full room to stand up completely on their hind legs.
Yeah, true.
No, it does like a little in place dance, like hops side to side.
Oh, I know. The second one goes, I don't need to do a trick to prove myself to you.
Oh.
Fuck yeah!
Oh. Guys, write this down. The second one is a bad bitch.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
I've got some show pony to prance around at your command.
Damn.
Very true. I mean,
I like that one.
Okay, all right. I translate that over. I don't know. Does the elk look like it's visibly arguing with me?
It's kind of
Look bad. I'm just asking.
like a little irritated hoof stops, basically, to people
How did you
outside.
manage to piss off an elk, Marcus?
Oh, sorry, what did he say?
How did you manage to piss off an elk?
You tell me. I'm just asking a simple question. I mean, even a slow one got it. All right, it's fine. You don't have to. I'm just saying, competition right now is kind of fierce. You can really really put you the extra mile if you could do something cool.
Maybe
My
I
boy
want
should.
to go with you all.
I think we're pretty awesome.
You seem kind of judgy.
I'm not judging at all. I'm just trying to get the full grasp of your
You
amazing
are. You
talent here.
said the competition was tough. You're judging us.
No, I'm saying it's tough in the sense that all of you guys are such excellent candidates that I can't say for certain that we're going to be able to choose between all four of you. So you having that extra bit of
judging.
pizzazz. Oh, well, it's judging in the actual sense. I thought you meant judging in the sense of me saying that you're not, good or whatever. Obviously we're here trying to purchase you guys, so there is a certain element of judging here. You get where I'm coming from? All I wanted to see was a cool trick.
Nothing for you.
Alright, that's fine.
One of these days, Marcus is just gonna spontaneous awaken some animal just by talking to it in this manner.
Yeah,
just
that
make
would
it
be cool.
fully self-aware.
All right. Let's. How about I do this? How about I do a cool trick for you, and you do a cool trick for me?
No, I don't want to do a cool trick now.
Okay, it's fine. I have apples and sugar cubes and shit from my boy out there, Swifty. I can give you one if you do a cool trick. Then, if not, it's cool.
I had all the food I need here. I'm not gonna do it now out of principle.
All right. Okay. I walk away and I give you almost a thumbs up, like this guy is. This guy don't get up for nothing.
The other dude probably try to do some little jig in the stall. They don't have a lot of room to really do anything super fancy.
Okay.
That just means the one that wouldn't do anything for bribes won't be able to be bribed by people trying to steal our elks.
That's true. It's a valuable asset.
He'll be our guardian elk. He'll protect the other elks.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's the end of my evaluation there. What do you guys think? Obviously, you guys are paying for these dudes or whatever, so pick whichever one speaks to you, I guess. First one, scared of heights, is up for a fight, can dance a little, by the looks of it. Second one, pretty in your face, let's say pretty independent, is scared of, let me think here, a pack of wolves. But it also says they're willing to get into a fight, so I'm not sure. But very steadfast. Third one is the third one. I'm sure he's a good singer when it comes to elks, but I can't say for certain. I had no idea what he was saying, but that's his talent. And he's scared of bugs. The fourth one, scared of anything kind of grasping his ankles, also ready for a fight, also can somewhat dance. And they just want good food. That's something else I forgot to mention. Last one wants good food. The first one wants good grass. Second one wants a sense of adventure. I don't think I really got an answer from the third one.
Which was the one you were arguing with?
That's the second one.
I'm getting the second one.
Okay, I think it's between me and Kate for the third dumb one because I, the player, love him so much.
Oh, you can have him if you want him.
Oh my god, yes!
He's all yours.
Which one are you going
You know
for,
what?
Jake?
You know what? This will be good for Helu, a very mild-mannered, dumb animal, for her to take care of. This is her responsibility. She needs to feed the elk and make sure the elk gets plenty of exercise.
We all give Helu the speech.
Yeah.
Animals have feelings too, and they can read into your emotions really heavily. So you gotta treat them with respect.
Very true. How about you, Blossom?
All right.
First and the fourth one are left. Like I said, the first one is scared of heights. The other one is scared of traps. Is there anything you want me to ask him for you to narrow it down, or do you have kind of ready now?
What are the dance capabilities again?
Dance capabilities. The first and the fourth one, they both danced. Seem somewhat similar because they're kind of in an enclosed space. There's just a lot of moving about. And they might be
I
better
see.
dancers once they're out of the cage. I can't say.
Okay. All right. I think I'll go with
And if there's
Number
anything
one.
else you want me to... Okay, number one.
I was doing my own drum roll. If you couldn't hear. Yeah, exactly.
Number one, it is. Remember, you just have to be worried if you're going anywhere high, I guess.
Yeah. I will
Alrighty.
stay away.
So Blossom is getting number 1, Idlif is getting number 2, and Hildu is getting number 3. I did go back and do a bit more of the math, because I had forgotten there was other things to consider. With 3, I'm doing essentially riding horses for this. It's 75 for each, to get each a bit and bridle, along with each a riding saddle. And then, I don't, were you guys gonna go for saddlebags as well?
I think so.
Yeah, because we could just tie our
That's
own
true.
We have our own
bags.
bags.
to the saddle.
Alright.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's about a total of 261 gold. For saddle, bit and bridle, and the elk. Which the guy is offering, I will say, 250 for all of that. Yeah. That would be, yeah. A collective, because you're buying it all in bulk, 250 for the whole lot, which you guys can split up amongst you 3.
I was just gonna pull it from the party funds because I don't.
Yeah, sounds. Yeah, seems like a party purchase.
Let me get back to the.
While they're paying that, could I ask a guy? That I would also like to purchase a saddle and just the works for Swifty because I just after you mentioned all that stuff, I just remembered that I never really got that for him. I was still riding around and it's
It's like old, decrepit,
Yeah.
that's falling apart one.
Yeah, exactly. So, but better late than never, honestly. So while we're here, I might as well get something a little bit
Yeah, for
comfy and
for replacement bridle and saddle, that's about 12 gold.
Okay.
And then you can also get potentially like barding with the cloth and stuff for statements more like. I think.
Yeah, you know what? I think I would get that. A color that would go well with Swifty.
Yeah. If you it depends on sort of the complexity of the barding. If you just want like a good color, like a purple to match you, for instance, just a plain one. Give me a second here. Oh, my bad. Barding is horse armor, not the like cloth.
Yeah, get horse armor for your dead horse.
Does he have horse armor?
No.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, damn.
Barding's gonna be a lot more expensive than just like the cloth. But if you just want to get like the cloth, that'll be like a 5 gold essentially.
All right, so I want to get that. I want to get the new saddle and stuff, cloth, and also probably the bags too, just so I can have that increased space
Yeah.
for us to carry around loot and shit.
Yeah, the saddlebags will be 4 gold.
Okay, so all together, that's close to 20, I think.
Yeah, riding saddle, bridle is 12, 21 gold.
All right, okay. Yeah, I'll pay that and put everything I need to on Swifty.
Yeah. You all can get that all together. Get your elks, kitted up, and ready to go.
Yeah.
Are you packing what you just got, Marcus, onto the party funds, or is this coming out of your own funds?
My own funds.
Okay.
Because, it's my horse, yeah.
All right. Everything is updated.
Especially since I got it so personalized. So. There we go.
Oh no!
Looking like such a handsome lad, Swifty.
Does a little
You
hint.
spilled my noodles.
Oh
No!
Oh!
Not your noodles!
Right on the rug. Oh well.
Oof.
Wait, what were you saying, Red, before?
Swifty does a little nicker at the at your comment.
I guess with the an apple. Some of them
Oh.
fresh apple boys I bought.
Takes it, munches, pieces of it fall through its neck.
Staplehead is terrified.
Is Swifty allergic to apples because they seem to go right through him?
Nuh-uh. You did not go there.
I did. You know me, I love dumb puns.
Alrighty.
So with that all taken care of, you guys have got your clothes, you've got your mounts. What is next?
I guess
I
it would
think-
be heading out.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
changed.
Do we say goodbye to Ember?
If we
She
can
might be
find-
at her house, yeah.
Yeah, you guys, she did say that her house is like a little ways outside of town. You could go track that down, see if she's there. She did also say that she sells poultices.
Oh, right, I wanted to get healing potions from her.
Oh, yeah. Or at least from the herbalist.
I think she is the herbalist.
No, she's not. There is an herbalist in town. She just sells stuff to the herbalist.
I think the herbalist would I think she'd give us a better price than the herbalist because we're not buying it from like a second party.
Yeah, that's an
Mm.
option.
Yeah. Let's go find her.
You guys can head back into town with your. Are you guys riding your elks?
Sure.
Oh,
If-
I'd probably be leading mine.
Actually, yeah, I'd be leading it just because it's like a tight.
You guys can lead it through town, through the wider parts of town, through the plaza, through the central plaza, and out north out of Brokenstone, or actually west outside of Brokenstone. But it does. You leave Brokenstone, the city, and it kind of opens up into more plains, hilly type area, which you can see is dotted with like small farms. And other like kind of ruined, falling apart buildings. It's about a 30-minute walk before you see the building that Ember had described, which is this. Looks like it was once sort of a guard tower here with like the guardhouse attached. The tower itself has fallen and collapsed in on itself to be more of a ruin. The guardhouse has been sort of patchwork put back together to be a livable space, and you can see smoke rising from the chimney. But you can approach. There's like the little steps that lead up to a door. Is anyone going up to knock?
I'll go up and knock.
You knock.
Amazing.
These little like quick cap knocks. And shit. I'm coming. Hold on.
Are you decent?
Pooping.
Are you
Are
broken?
you pooping?
You don't really get a response as the door just opened. Ember's there. Like, oh, hi. Was
Hi.
expecting you. Hey, what's up?
We're heading out, and we wanted to say bye, and also purchase the things from you.
Oh, right. Come
Oh,
in. It might be a bit of a tight squeeze, but I can fit you all in here. Leave the mounts outside, please.
No.
You just say no.
Yeah.
She just dead stares at you.
I dead stare back.
Doesn't say anything. Just dead stares at you.
I dead stare back. Just the.
They looked at me, and I looked at him.
I
And
look
he
is
looked
clearly
at me,
being deadpan
and I looked
sarcastic
at
and just a little
him.
shit. Like.
He looked at me.
Yeah, she's
And I looked
just
at
staring
him.
at you. like completely unblinking, like perfectly still, but doesn't. And after a moment or two, is just like, all right, get in here.
On the stair down.
there's you guys can tie your mounts up to there's like a tree underneath it is this little like fenced off area, where you can tie your elks to the fences.
Sure.
But you all pile in. She like points to the table where there's like not a whole lot of chairs. There's like 2 or 3 at most. So you all can kind of pile in. She's like, give me a moment to get the poultices.
Thank you.
She disappears like up a ladder into like an attic like area. This is a very tiny space. It's like 2 or 3 rooms at most. There's like the main room sort of thing. There's a table and chairs. Looks like this might be where she eats food. There's a kitchen you can see through the door, and then up it's like the attic space where you could assume like her bed and stuff is. A moment later, she comes down. She's like, "Okay, how many do you need?" They function like regular potions of healing, but they are poultices.
How many are you willing to part with, and how much are they?
I've got 4, and I sell them about 30 gold each. Regular potions, everyone else is gonna be like.
If I buy 2, can it be 50?
If you buy 2, they can be 55.
51.
If you buy all 4, they can be 50.
Okay.
Hold on. Nope. No, I missed
I was just like, okay, cool, yeah.
No, you said it. You said it.
You said it.
That was red, you missed
No
it.
take backs.
No take backs.
Entire party piles on Ember just going, no take backs, no take backs,
No,
he said
if
it!
If you buy 4, they'll be 100.
Does someone want to split it with me 50-50?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know how much money the party fund has. I feel bad taking from it because I'm not really in the party.
Hello?
You're almost there. Party funds is under Icespire. It's
Or
at
the
the bottom
party.
of the thing. But yeah, I can split it with you. That's fine.
I was just like, I know you've heard.
Platinum.
You said there's a party fund. I feel weird asking to buy from it, but these would also go for you if you say, get unconscious.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's only 100
from the party fund, so we just go down to 717 platinum.
No,
Wow. What a dent.
Or that, yeah.
Oh, I felt that.
No, 708 platinum. Sorry, I forgot to do math.
Are you guys paying in platinum?
We should probably pay in actual gold, otherwise weird economic bullshit is gonna happen.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't.
Sorry, continue.
No, I was just saying, I think it would be funnier if we just paid in platinum.
It would be, but I think we're saving it for like uber emergency. We are keeping that to ourselves.
Fair.
Or at least that's the sense I got. If everyone wants to pay in platinum, I don't give a shit. This is out of character.
I use platinum as a, when someone is, visibly not well off, I use platinum as a, bold statement.
That's fair.
I guess the best thing to do is just to ask Amber if she's cool with being paid in platinum.
Isla doesn't know you have platinum, so...
It's kind of like, I consider it like the same as like going up to a cashier and there's like $250 and you whip out a $50 bill.
Oh,
the nice thing to do
you
would
whip
be
out a
like
$20 bill, honestly.
I mean, you could do a $20 bill. I mean, but a 50 to 100 at that point, the polite.
People have. It's literally happened to me before.
How many
That has
do?
literally happened to me also before.
We whip out $100.
Now I feel bad. But
Yeah.
If you guys are the ones that know in character about the platinum, ask if it's easier for her to handle platinum or silver, Or gold.
It's like, yeah, like the polite thing to do in that situation, anyways, is to ask, because the last thing you want to do is assume, like, put it on the table, assume they're gonna give you your change back. The polite thing to do would be to be like, can you like split this 50 or is it 100? Is it okay? If not,
Yeah, you ask her if you can pay in platinum, and you see her eyebrows just shoot up, and she's like, "Right, I forgot how much being an adventurer pays." Yeah, I can take.
Are you an adventurer?
Once?
And
Looks
then you
out the
took an
window.
arrow to the knee.
Uh,
Hey, Jen, random question.
What's
Would
up?
Iliff know the history of like Ember and like the stories of like that whole adventure?
Mm.
You can make a history check.
Oh no. Oh, I have
Imagine,
plus 4 in history. Never mind. It's not the first
imagine
thing to know.
Amber looking out the window is like, I can never stop hearing spines.
Damn it.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
like,
remember-
they're a prolific adventurer named Ember.
That's
Or
a-
something.
That's a fuck math. 11.
11? No. There have been, it's
I
not,
probably heard the group name, just not individual people.
yeah. Yeah, probably heard the group name, but unless she said it, you wouldn't recognize it.
Nope.
She goes, yeah, I was once an adventurer.
What? Then you took an arrow to the knee.
No.
Oh shit! Did you? Oh god, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm
No.
so sorry.
No, you're fine. No, you just kind of eventually reach a conclusion. And then you get to go home and live out your rest of your life.
Sounds fake.
Not the dream.
Yeah, that does sound a little fake.
Well, you come back with a few scars to show for it. I don't have feeling in my hands anymore, but
Oh,
You
damn.
either die a hero or live long enough to become the villain.
Or you
Alright.
live long enough to become.
That's how this works.
Bro, now we have to make an in-character thing for why you
No.
can't feel our hand anymore.
no, she knows. Like, you can
Oh.
ask.
No, I'm saying like through the. Oh, okay. That's what you mean. Okay. Okay, can't feel your hand anymore.
Oh,
Did you get caught in a bear trap?
no. I fight with my hands, and so eventually, just kind of lose feeling that nerves kind of die in them.
Awesome.
That's loaded. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't mean to make this sad. That's just a fact of my life. I just was in a
No,
fight.
you're not. That's not. You're not.
It like
I-
I'm fine with it.
I have foot and mouth disease. I'm sorry. It's
I-
chronic.
So I'm right there with you. No, it's just a fact of my life. It's just how it happened over the years. You fight enough things, and eventually you use your hands a lot, and eventually this sort of thing. I can like reach into a fire sometimes and just pull out a pan and not notice that it's hot until like 5 seconds later. Sometimes it gets me
That's
in
kind
more
of useful.
it gets me in more trouble.
I
than you
feel
think.
that's like a disease that's really bad.
Oh, the nerves take a little bit to catch up with what's happening. It's
So
fine.
if you got stabbed in your hand, you could just look someone dead in the eye and go, "What is that? What was that for?" And then feel the pain.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, chances are, though, if someone has stabbed me in the hand, I'm punching them before I notice the pain.
Wait, so what did Good, I learned that. That's sick.
Oh, do you not know how to throw a punch?
Yeah, but I don't. I mean, I have this, and I gesture to my halberd. I don't really use my hands.
I mean, yeah, I could show you a few tips and tricks sometimes, but if you all are heading out, this might not be the best time.
We'll be back.
Yes.
You're not free of us yet.
Oh, goody. Yeah, I mean, if you are eager to learn, come back and check in some other time. Yeah,
Thank
maybe
you.
I can regale you with some stories of the adventuring days.
You ever fight any dragons, perchance? Oh shit! Wait, that reminds me. You live out here relatively alone,
Yep.
and you've been around Did you ever see a white dragon just appear? Like a young one, but then it got like weirdly big. And then it just like fucked off again?
No, can't say that I have.
Fuck! Also, what did we pay Ember?
100 gold.
100 gold, okay.
No, 10 platinum.
Okay. Yeah, she's just like, you can pay me in platinum. I forgot how much it paid being an adventurer, but she takes it and she can like stash it away and hand you guys. You guys get essentially 4 potions of healing.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice. Hey Amber, can I ask you for something a little bit more custom?
Sure.
Just a spell component. I'm looking for a pickled tentacle and an eyeball in a,
Oh,
in a
what?
platinum vial, if you can.
Pickled tentacle and eyeball in a platinum vial.
Ew!
What kind
Yeah,
of kinky shit?
I'm gonna message you exactly what I'm looking for, DM, so you know.
Yeah.
That way I don't gotta talk in game terms. Just figured I would ask just in case you can do this for me.
Oh, I am going to roll and see if she does.
She was an adventurer. Might have come across some weird bullshit.
Before she took an arrow to the knee.
She
Uh,
stops and she thinks, she goes, let me go check something. I have a wizard friend that sometimes stops by, and sometimes he forgets his spell components here.
Yo, let's go. What if we had it?
It's very unlikely, and if I don't, the next place to look would be like Mithrin.
Okay, no, cool. Everybody pray with me.
Let's see, should I roll a d20 or d100?
Both.
I mean, not the dice. If it's a d20,
We'll say it's 20.
D20? Alright. Let's go. She comes back down, she's like, sorry, no luck. Try Mithrin Day.
It's cool. Yeah, alright, I'll try.
Bypass yourself that way.
I will try. Alright, thanks for looking though.
Yeah, I should really get those to him next chance I get.
Yeah, he's probably missing them.
Probably doesn't even notice you're gone.
I mean, we're gonna be here a while. We could pass him along if we come across him.
He's out in Winterlands.
Interesting. Does he live there?
Yeah, he has a home out that way.
You know what? We were talking about possibly going to Winterlands. It would be nice for us to know someone from there.
Oh, I mean,
We bought warm clothes and everything.
look, if you're gonna be heading there soon, just come back here and get it. I'll tell you about him. Or I don't know, send me a message and I'll.
I mean, I think the thing is we might be going straight from Mithrin Day and then porting over.
Yeah, possibly. We're a little bit unpredictable when it comes to where we're gonna be next, but that's definitely a.
It's either going to be we're going there or we're going to Astrazealade, so.
Right.
Up to you,
It
of
depends
course.
on what the King of Dragonflies tells us when we go to meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Look, I'll just send a letter ahead. I'll send a letter to him to let him know to look out for you all, and he can find you when you're in Winterlands.
That makes sense.
Thank you. That
Yes.
really means a lot to us.
But yeah, you're welcome. And if you need anything else from me, even if it's just advice on general Feywild stuff, I don't know, send me a letter. You have a fairy dragon there. You can send letters easily back and forth. Oscar sits up and puffs out his chest with a bit of pride.
Alright, we should probably change and head out. Oscar, could you let, I don't know, someone know that we have mounts?
Huh? He goes,
Just-
yeah, but yeah, I can just pop out. I can just pop back and let him know.
Thank you.
And he hops off your shoulder, does a little flip in the air, and disappears with a small pop.
Cool. All right, let's get changed and let's get changed while he's doing that, so we can head out when he comes back.
Ilif, who's been wearing the outfit the whole time.
Are you all getting changed here?
No, we'd probably leave.
You can go behind the house and change there.
I don't want you in my house yet.
Just undress in my house.
Blossom is already halfway undone, getting outer layers. Like, oh, I am so sorry.
just Misty stepped to behind the
This
house.
is a small house. It can hold like 2 people comfortably. If all
Ilif
of you
will
are
just
changing
step
at
out.
once.
Ilif will just step out, having already been changed since they bought the clothes.
Yeah. Just get don't change behind the house, please.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, just do that.
Made it.
We have an inn we could change at. What are we doing changing out in the open?
That's better doing. We gotta go all the way 30 minutes down to the end to go do that. Let's just get changed and like pop up out of here. I mean, Amber, do you not have a bathroom that maybe we can go in one at a time?
I think we're overstaying
The
our
bathroom
welcome.
is outside. Go outside the house.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Amber.
Thank you again, and thank you for the future letter and for the poultices. Just
Yeah, and if you
Thank you.
ever do want that trading, just stop on by again. Can't really come to you, so you'll have to come to me.
Hello, looks like she's gonna ask, but then just okay. Sort of glances towards Broken Stove and is like, oh, yeah, maybe, I mean, I don't know what the politics are of the Feywild. Maybe shifters aren't really well liked. There's a whole city of them.
Are you saying any of that to
No, that's just the obvious thought process of, there's a lot of shifters here. Maybe they're not welcome outside of Brokenstone.
Ember cuts into your obvious thought process and just I have a lot to do in Brokenstone that means I can't really leave very often.
Oh. Okay. Have a good day, bye.
Bye.
Halu is also developing foot-in-mouth disease.
It's funny.
You've been in contact with 2 carriers, Ilif and Ember. Now you're catching it too.
I mean, she has a 12 charisma, so she's above average, but not that above.
Sometimes it don't work like that.
Yeah.
You all can step outside. You get your elks on the fence under the tree. You can step outside, find a little area where you all can change into your fancier clothings.
Mm-hmm.
I did come up with a name. Well, let's see. I have a name for my elk. I'm calling. Wait, hold on. Is my elk a boy or a girl? Doesn't matter. Who gives a shit?
It's a boy.
Amadan or Amadane.
Nice.
And whoever speaks Elvish, because it's Irish.
I'm surprised. I do speak Elvish.
I also
Yeah.
speak Elvish. Who would have thought?
Oh wow. I named my elk Moron.
Ilif looks at theirs and just goes, "Yours shall be called shit."
Wow.
Do you want me to group? Shita. Irish for shit is cock. CAC.
Oh no, they're just fully. Their name is Shiitake. I call them shit.
Amazing. Hold on, I wonder. I'm gonna see if that actually translates. If you want the translation, No,
I'm
it
curious
doesn't.
what it is.
What are you gonna name
it's
your taco?
shiitake.
It's too
But
modern a word.
yeah, but CAC is cack. Cack. Cack.
Yo,
Probably
Doc.
cack.
Fantastic.
There's no.
Can I name my horse Crack, which is Irish for fun?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
true. That is true.
Yeah.
We have crack,
Crack.
shit, and moron.
Crack shit and moron.
I'm for hearing
A
this.
moron
It's just-
cracking shit.
and mine's the only one that like anyone that doesn't speak Elvish will know. It's like, oh, that's so nice and so like he'll lose like Elk's name. That's so nice. That's so sweet.
The
Why
people
they're
who
crack.
speak Elvish. Thanks.
You all might see like Ember at a window, just like looking out, and hears you guys laughing about the names. It's just like, okay, not my.
Not my monkeys, not my
Fair.
circus anymore.
You guys are where the like little fenced-in area is, and you can see there are two. It looks like standings, like small standing stones. They look like graves.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna go look at the graves.
They are very old. Looks like they've been worn down pretty heavily by time. You can kind of almost make out the names. Make a
And you're
perception check.
hungry.
Okay.
Hey,
No.
don't don't go
16.
throwing darts at a cork you don't know about.
One
You're gonna
sa-
say don't go chasing waterfalls.
one says Ash Mazan, and the other says Nazira.
Interesting.
Ilis just like does the equivalent of like the general Feywild prayer and goes back to the rest of the party. Ilis has no idea who the fuck those people are.
Damn, dude.
But they're being respectful. Like they're giving the equivalent of like a grace.
You can, if you so want, roll a history check.
Sure, let's try again.
Yeah.
You've been betraying me, Dice. We're rolling the other one. Nope! That's a 12.
Nope.
No.
The last name is on Ping something. You don't remember what.
I'm just like, I didn't pay attention in history class.
How's it spelled?
Mazan.
Oh shit! I spelled it right.
Can I try just for shits and giggles to figure out if I remember these guys?
Yeah, you can roll a history check.
No. It's not one.
Nope. Nope.
Your amnesia, damn, kicking your ass.
Yeah. For real?
If Sedge would like to try, Sedge can because of scholar business.
Sure, I'll give it a try. Let me get my dice. I went to my boat. Dice. Everybody.
Loud.
Loud feedback.
Wow.
From me? How?
Yeah, there was a moment of
I think
really
your
loud
headphones
feedback.
got unplugged. Maybe?
No, they're the same headphones.
I don't know.
Is it still going?
No.
No, just for a second.
Okay.
Like maybe when you moved, they I don't know.
Let's see, that is a 14 plus 4, 18.
Mazan rings a bell because the former werewolf lord of Brokenstone was a man named Victor Mazan. That's all you remember, really, was that Mazan was the last name that belonged to the former werewolf lord of Brokenstone. But it was also known that Mazan lived a long time, so had a couple of kids. More than a couple.
I turn to Elif and I say, Zon really doesn't ring any bells to you?
I really didn't pay attention in history class. It's
I have
a
amnesia.
name that I recognize. I know it's something. I'm terrible at remembering things. Like, I know it's important. It's like one of those things of like you get told about a city, and like you know that thing exists, but you can't have any context.
I relay what you said to me to everyone else about yeah, basically I just relay what you just said. I relay this information to the party.
We've probably started moving on at this point, right? Like
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
maybe a distant relation, or maybe ever moved in here when the old owners died. I don't. Who gives a shit, honestly?
Not really our business. So
No, none of our business.
I suppose. I just
Don't
thought it
go
would,
digging for someone's diaries.
I am not
He puts
going
away
to
his
go
shovel.
dig for someone's diaries.
Marcus, please also don't raise that.
I don't desecrate graves. I've never desecrated a grave in my entire life. Okay, only one, but that was a very special circumstance.
I don't think.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I don't think the I don't think the dragon barrow counts.
See, look, there's a fine line between. There's not
Well,
a very fine
sort
line
of
between. Yeah, between
counts.
grave robbing and an expedition. Just like, this is
Actually, at what
very
point? At
Yeah.
what
We
point
should
does
open
it
the letter
become
and like go to the dragon, like King of
Yeah.
Dragonflies before we.
spiral?
Let's go.
I think we wait for Oscar, right? Because he's gonna give us the go ahead.
Oh wait, are we waiting for Oscar?
I
don't think we were giving the go ahead. I think he was just going to tell them that we were coming with Elks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so are we waiting for him to come back and be like, okay, they know? Or
I think we should just go, because I'm sure it didn't take a lot of time, and we're starting to
Intrude.
go.
Alright, let's take out the letter and open it up.
Portkey.
Said you playing rollies over there?
Not fuck J.K. Rowling.
You open the letter.
Well, I was playing roll. I said rollies.
You break like the wax seal, open it up, and as you fold open the paper, you can see it appears to be a sort of arcane sigil that then glows before there's a flash of light.
Oof.
The world around you sort of falls away. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot how big these fuckers are.
Whoa!
They're large creatures. They have to be to let medium creatures ride them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also, hold on, Swifty, and then Porsche. This is actually a warhorse. Give me a second. There we go.
There's the gang's all here, guys.
If only we had a druid. Then someone could just turn into the druid, like into a horse, and we'd have one less. Alas.
Well, it would only work for a little while because.
That's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
But it would be funny.
But you all, the world falls away. Brokenstone and Ember's little hut falls away. Before you guys find yourself standing in a forest. The trees towering overhead. There is pools of water around you. There is immediately the sound of fluttering wings. If you look up, you can see fairy dragons and pseudo-dragons sort of crisscrossing the air above you. Some alighting on like stumps and branches and rocks, all looking and watching you. Because there are a lot of them. Oh, hold on. Wrong screen.
Skylift just kind of looks a little unnerved at all of this. It's just like,
Yeah, this place is a very,
Yeah.
very busy, bustling place already. There are pseudo dragons and fairy dragons carrying little pieces of paper, scrolls, packages that appear, kind of disappear somewhere into the trees, come back with a different like package or letter or whatever that disappear into thin air. And it's just the hustle and bustle around you. But there's like a nice clearing area that you've landed in. And sitting on a like kind of an outcropping rock that looks kind of be vaguely carved into a chair or a throne of some kind is a much bigger figure there. He's very tall, very lanky, with 3 sets of arms on his side. Let's see here, and all his like limbs, his arms and legs are a little too long for his body. His very narrow like body, but he has a pair of gossamer dragonfly wings on his back. Where he does look at you all with like this smile on his face, but he doesn't appear to be looking at you, as it looks as if he has 3 sets of eyes all closed. But he's still facing your direction, and on his shoulder is a violet fairy dragon that appears to lean in and whisper something every once in a while. You guys land, take this all in, and Oscar is like flying in your face. It's like, you're here!
Where?
The king of dragonflies! And as he turns and he gestures to the figure.
So this is where you work, Oscar?
Yes, this is like the Feywild Postal Service, you know?
Do you have like a desk or something?
Yeah, somewhere up in the tree somewhere. You're here for the King of Dragonflies.
Nudge, Marcus.
No, I'm sorry. I'm taking everything in.
You hear the King of Dragonflies in the rock kind of laugh. And he goes, just what I expected from all of you. Welcome. So glad you all could make it.
Hi. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
We appreciate you having us here.
There's really no need for
Yes,
all this
the
formality.
pleasure's all ours.
There's really no need for all this formality. He like kicks up, kind of flies a little and lands on the ground in front of you all. Really, his eyes closed the entire time.
Oh. Okay.
Welcome.
You're Zelda's dad, right?
You mean Lycans?
Oh, sorry, what's it Zelda's? Lycan's dad. I just have to ask at this point.
Oh, that, yes and no. Not by blood, but I do consider her my daughter.
Oh. Okay.
Sort of a complicated situation there. Long story short, I adopted her. Yes, adopted her when her by request of her father.
Oh. Honor. Really?
All right.
Oh.
Please,
Interesting.
the turns. He goes, get their animal companions some feed, will you? One of the fruits from the far trees. A couple of them fled off.
Apples would eat best. Okay. Alright.
They're already gone. But their gestures to like waves his hand and like small little seats of like vines grow near. Please take a seat, please.
Okay.
Alright, okay.
Go.
Now I'm sure you have a lot of questions.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. How comfortable are these seats, first of all?
They're pretty comfortable. They kind of like mold to you once you're sitting.
Oh. Wow. Damn, Tempur-Pedic.
Take a seat.
Feywild Tempur-Pedic.
Hey man, I just have to ask, how are you looking at me right now? You got all your eyes closed.
That's...
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Oh, they
Marcus.
were stolen some time ago.
It's incredibly
my
rude,
friend
Marcus.
here is now sort of my seeing eye friend.
Oh, okay. You were stolen?
Yes.
Marcus.
Steel eyes.
I come.
No, it's
Come
okay.
on,
It's okay. You all
yeah,
are
come on.
curious. You all have questions, and like I invited you here. It's only reasonable to be curious.
It's very interesting.
Yes.
What's your friend's name? Your eyes, I guess.
This is name because I do not think of names until it is too late. And then you fucking
Justin
stab me.
strikes again.
I should
What
be
is
used
it?
to it by now.
Yeah, what is it, like 4-5-0 at this point? Animal naming convention versus long-suffering DM.
He's he like gestures his friend and types of I'm Fadoon.
Oh, Falloon, okay.
I'm
Interesting job you got there, Falloon.
I'm here to help the King of Dragonflies, whatever he needs. If I can
Of
be
course,
his
of course.
seeing eye friend, so be it. Please, as a reasonable question, I know you came here in search of your brother. Turn
Yes,
the
sir.
gestures to you. I'm
Yes,
sure you
sir.
have questions about him and where Lycan might be. But I also and he gestures to like the flurry of dragons, fairy dragons, and says, I am connected to a lot of the information throughout the Feywild, so I can try and answer nearly any question you have.
Who has my brother and Lycan, like, as close to 100% confirmation?
He kind of like, that fun, cheery personality kind of stops and he sobers, and the wings like dip a little, kind of folds all three sets of arms. He goes, unfortunately, I don't have a concrete answer. But I can tell you this, in that Lycan and Ronan are not in the same place. I have a bit. I wish I could say I had a bit more of a concrete location on Lycan, but the most I can see is that she is likely at sea, judging by all the water, and like the creaking of wood that I can hear. I can't pinpoint exactly if she's on the sea. For Ronan, all I can see is ice and stone, and I worry that he's being kept in some hidden keep as a tool to be used against you all.
Interesting. You say that you see these things? What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, that goes back to the points to his face, to the eyes. You see, before they were stolen, I could see into the past, the present, and the future. One set of eyes for each, you understand. My past and present eyes were stolen. Lycan has one. Sorry, no. My past and future eyes were stolen. Lycan has one of my present eyes, and the last is hidden to ensure that it itself is not stolen as well. But because I have one eye hidden, I can see foggy bits of things that are happening presently in other places in the Feywild and the Prime Material at times.
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, what?
So,
Oh, go right ahead. Hello.
who would want? Who would have a bone to pick with us? We met. We met Ilif 2-ish weeks ago. 3 months maximum for some of us. We barely know each other. What could we do that would warrant Cryovane and theft of family?
I If I had my eyes of the past, I could tell you.
I have a solid guess from what I said last time before we started, like earlier today when we were before we started shopping.
Oh?
The Queen Mab, possibly because of the two twins that you saw in your vision. This was at the end of last 2 weeks ago session, so I don't.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Goldfish memory.
Yes, you all taking on her pet project, as it were, definitely earned you a great deal of goodwill from her. But the question then is, why bother with Cryovane in the first place?
Yeah, if this
Boredom?
Queen Mab is so powerful, couldn't she just fuck us up while we were in the Prime Material?
Yes and no. Queen Mab has her own. Her Majesty Queen Mab has her own machinations that she has to keep an eye on here in the Feywild, as well as it would be harder for her to act so directly in the Prime Material. So she created a champion for herself.
And promised it power.
And promised it power.
Interesting. Just so I can have some background information on some things. Can you tell me any more about your eyes? Do you have any idea who might have stolen them?
That would be Queen Mab herself.
Oh.
Shit.
Queen Mab cursed me and stole my eyes of the past and futures that I could not see what she has already done and what she still plans to do. They are somewhere in the Feywild, somewhere in the realm, but I am unable to go find them myself.
You know where they are?
I know where some of them are. Again, my vision is cloudy, uncertain.
If we were to get them back, would that give you a better idea of where Lycan and Ronan are?
Yes, as well as I could see what Queen Mab has planned for them.
I look at everyone just painfully hopeful.
Don't worry, Helen, that's exactly where I was going.
Oh, thank fuck.
I know you weren't too far out there. You've always been so smart, but yeah, if we need to go. We need to know where to go, but with what we know right now, we don't have much leads, so
yes,
it
and
seems like our best bet.
I am here in a way to provide those leads because, truthfully, I called you all here because I believe you have the ability to at least slow Queen Mab's progress. As I've said, you've demonstrated yourself against Cryovane, which means you've attracted her attention.
Yeah, of course.
Your options from this point forward are to fight her, swear yourselves into her service, change your identities and disappear deep into the Prime Material or some other plane of existence and hope she doesn't find you. Or die.
Well, personally, it leaves a bit of a bad taste in my mouth that she had a dragon trying to kill us, so if it means getting your eyes is gonna fuck her over a little bit, I'm all for it.
But it's not just me that she is cursed.
Who else?
Many powerful Archfey all around the Feywild have been cursed by her in an attempt to dissuade them to either make sure that they can't or won't fight her.
Do you know who?
Many of them. The Lord of Silver, for one, the Prince of Frost, I suspect Lord Oberon, Ranger Lord of Shinalestra, all the major Archfey aren't already aligned with her. The cursed. There's the... Let's see here. I think pretty much the only one that has gotten away with a curse from her is Lady Chandra of Astrazethi. But Chandra is busy with her own things these days. Is in no position to help, anyways. But if you were to seek out these archfays and help them with their curses, I'm sure they'd be honor bound to give you their aid. And I think they would want to in revenge for curses that get cast on them.
I can't help but notice you left a name out of your list.
Which one would that be?
Queen Titania.
Yes, and it's because Queen Titania is nowhere to be found.
And your eye can't peer through the veil?
Every time I do, there is a magical black backlash that gives me a headache for days.
So there's been some sort of divination barrier put up.
Something along those lines. Something to make it so that she is that much harder to find.
I see.
Would it help if you recovered more of your eyes? Theoretically?
It might. Depending on how powerful the blockage is, I could either look to the past before, or look to the future after it's been lifted. I don't know how powerful the spell is that's on her.
But probably safe to say it was cast by Queen Mab.
More than likely. It's
So
all part
pretty
of her plot
powerful.
to likely claim the throne.
Then I guess we have to find the Eye of the Tiger.
The thrill of the fight.
If you want to search out Queen Titania, I have recommendations on places to start, but both would require seeking out Lord Oberon, wherever he might be.
Where did he... Do you have an idea of where he went, or the
only thing I can tell you is that all news out of Senalias has stopped. The seat of the Summer Court is silent.
That's really bad. What? Like...
Again, the rest
Like
of us,
everyone's dead?
I don't know. Again, like I've said, any archfey of note has been discouraged from going anywhere near there, from interfering in any way with Queen Mab.
Well, good thing we aren't archfey of note.
Exactly.
And if we went, we could be your eyes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think you mentioned that you think that he's also been cursed.
Well, it would make sense. If you're going to target Queen Titania, might as well take out her consort at the same time.
Very true. So wait, you said that you had somewhat of an idea of where your eyes might be. Can you?
I'll pull out the map that we were given.
Because yes, one eye of the present is here with me, hidden from safety. The other is with Lycan. It is the object that allows me to grant her warlock powers.
Oh, the little gem thing.
Yes. They will all look like that, the red gems. One of them is one of my eyes of the future, I believe, is in the land of ice. I don't know where exactly, just I think somewhere in one of the major cities.
Okay. You said there's 2 of each?
Yes.
So any idea where the second one might be? I'm not sure if you want to go into the land of ice just yet.
I'm not quite certain where the other. I've looked, but the visions are a little unclear at the moment. I'm going to spend some more time hunting down the second eye of the future. One of the eyes of the past is, I believe, south, deeper into Broken Stone territory. Some underground keep of some kind.
Ember probably knows where it is. You can at least ask her.
Oh, you know Ember.
Yes? She led us to Broken Stone City.
Oh, wonderful individual. Good person to meet in the first time in Brokenstone. Some people are not so great at first impression.
Apparently, there was a were-tiger hunting us for the past 2 miles.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Okay, so 1 deeper into Broken Stone.
And a keep?
And one I've seen somewhere high up. That one I have to examine a little bit more, but somewhere high up with towers and spires and starlight.
Towers, okay. Interesting.
That could be Astrazeline. I mean, that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Is there a place that I know that might fit that description?
The Astrazaline's like subtitle is essentially the City of Starlight, and is known for like the massive towering spires that like dwarf everything.
I look up and go, that sounds like Astrazaline, which is back in a little bit. So.
Oh, you're right. I haven't been to Astrazaline in quite some time, but you're right.
You say that first eye of the pass, it's south and under a keep, right?
Yes.
You know of? I mean, I don't know how many keeps there are in the south, but do you know of anybody in the south who is a possible ally of the queen that would have possession of your eye?
I know it was some centuries ago, but I know there was a small army under some Fomorians, big, ugly, giant folk, that once took up residence there. They're long gone now, but maybe one of them survived and is there. They're not terribly big fans of Fae above ground, Seelie, or
They're not.
No. But
I love just here's that term and just essentially does a face like palm hands over their face like, oh, of course.
But if one is still there, I couldn't tell you. It's not entirely unusual for Queen Mab to seek out allies in the Fae Dark.
Oh, that's bad.
I mean, sounds like a good lead.
We're not too far.
I should also stress that, like, yes, getting the eyes would help me, but I asked that if you were going to go after them as a part of another town. You know, make them as a oh, we're in this area, might as well kind of a thing, not a go right for them. Because they are small and just like in an area and kind of hard to find.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we planned on going to either the Land of Ice and Snow or Astrazaline, so both.
Yes.
Oh, I'm always partial to Astrazaline first, since I know it better.
Right.
Where are we going to Astrazaline again?
I think it was just a way to get like an audience with Chandria.
Yes, and Astrazaline will have the means.
It's also more centralized.
Yes, the means to move you around the Feywild much quicker if you need to, say, teleport using a teleport circle.
Yeah, it's more centralized, so it's
Okay.
It'll have a teleport circle to most of the major cities in the Feywild.
Is there a way to li- okay, how do I say this as hello? Because I normally play casters. Damn it.
why don't you just say it out of character?
Okay, out of character. I wonder if there would be a way, or like something the King of Dragonflies could make that could like locate object hot or cold ping for us. Play hot or cold when we get into a certain vicinity of one of the eyes. A tuning fork. No, dowsing rods. Magical eye locating dowsing rods.
I guess at that point we just have to ask him if there's anything we should look out for in terms
Like
of his eyes.
signs or
Yeah, and maybe he'll mention like, oh, I can make you something. So I guess we ask him that if.
He stops and he thinks for a moment. He goes, "That would actually be helpful." Oscar, come here. And Oscar comes and like Lance holds out his
Are you
palm.
gonna
where
tell him
Oscar
to make a
has.
dowsing rod?
Imagine.
He holds up one of his hands and like just taps Oscar on the forehead. And there's a moment where like Oscar's eyes like glow for a minute and then it fades. And he goes, "You got that? You got that all okay? We're good?" And Oscar's like, "I think I got it." Oscar will be sort of a homing beacon.
Is he gonna start glowing?
He might. Really it changes depending on the dragon. Essentially, the closer you are, Oscar will sense it.
okay.
I would do that for the rest of my dragons for everywhere they go, but that is a lot of enchantments.
Yeah, I get it. Are there?
I will take your word for it.
Are there any allies of the Queen in Astrazealing, you think? Or
I sure
anybody
fucking
know?
hope not.
I mean, we never know.
Certainly.
I sure fucking hope not.
I'm sure Queen Map has spies in Astrazealing to keep an eye on Lady Chandria, just in case she does need to take action.
Aelif is just doing, because of their like fucking negative deception, is just doing the equivalent of mental math of okay, oh no, oh dear, more work.
Gotta root out some Queen Mab spies now. Oh boy. Well, I imagine that'd be very hard.
Just don't trust anyone and we'll be fine.
Also,
God, Big
isn't,
Brother's watching.
Big Brother's always watching.
In terms of the south, isn't the Green Court in the south?
The Green Court is more south east. The Green Court is southeast, kind of just past the border of Brokenstone.
Cool.
Are there any Archfey lords there that were cursed? Would they be good allies? We do have business there.
They weren't cursed, they were threatened with a curse, essentially. The Green Court is very protective of the Maze of Fithon. Very insular at times. So Queen Mab just sort of had to be like you stay in your maze, I won't bother you. And they just kind of went, okay.
Cool.
Do you believe... can we get a lowdown on where all of these cursed Archfey may be?
Oh, we fucking saw the Lord of Silver.
Yes.
Yes, besides him and you.
Big motherfucker.
Yes.
Shit.
There will be Lord Calanon Thray, the Ranger Lord of Sheen Elestra, will be with his city far to the north. There is the head of the Citadel Arcanum in Mithrindain. Given her association with the Summer Court, would likely have been cursed as well.
Gonna need all of these written down. Citadel what?
Citadel Arcanum.
Okay.
I will also type them out as I go.
Oh my god, thank you. I must have all the information all the time.
Thank gosh, because I'm a horrible note taker after 10 sessions.
There will be.
Just tell me what you need to know. I got you.
There is, of course, Lord Oberon. Last seen and heard from in Senalies. There is, of course, the Lord of Silver in Brokenstone.
Okay. That's pretty close by.
Somewhere between here and Brokenstone, they kind of just wander in the wild. They don't really. It's really hard to pin down because they follow the White Lady. Will be the Nighthearth.
The Nighthearth.
There is she wouldn't be cursed, but she won't leave her maze for fear of Queen Mab, but that would be the Maiden Monarch. Again, also, you don't feel the need to find all of them, of course. The more allies, the better, but the more time you spend getting the allies,
The more likely Queen Mab will find us and figure out what we're doing.
Yeah.
If she doesn't already have an idea already.
There is there's one that travels with a nomadic group of changelings called the Mask of Changing Seasons. He is out in the plains of Echoing Thunder. And of course the Prince of Frost in somewhere out in the Fortress of Frozen Tears. Did I say Prince of Thunder?
Prince of Frost.
You said Prince of Frost.
Yeah,
Okay,
Prince of Frost.
In the Fortress of Frozen Tears, or out that way.
Isn't that Queen Mab's territory? Isn't he aligned with her?
The Prince of Frost used to be aligned, but some centuries ago there was sort of a change in power, and when the old one gave up his power to the new one, in that transitional period, the new Prince of Frost took the opportunity to sever ties with the Winter Court, and then sign up under the Silver Court.
Interesting.
There are some others. There's and you can talk to me more if you're interested in following up on them, but that is a solid list already. There is the River King, Archway of the Rivers. There are those in the Court of Coral beneath the waves. And if you feel like going out that far, there's the Goblin Kingdom of Noctur.
Ugh.
That's a reasonable reaction.
That
Maybe
sounds
we could
awesome.
pick up a friend.
Yeah, right?
A little
Go the Goblin.
goblin hostage. If we were to be your eyes in Senalies, what exactly would you want us to look for? I'm not familiar with the idea of just no news out of any city, so I don't. You've probably seen what I. Anyways.
Well, honestly, any news is news. Anything about what's going on there, what happened to Lord Oberon, what happened to Queen Titania, what happened to her avatar as well,
Avatar?
Oh, yes. Queen Titania, as well as the Queen of Air and Darkness, generally don't interact with the Feywild in their own forms. They rely on avatars to do so. The Queen of Air and Darkness' avatar is Queen Mab. That's why there's a difference in names. Queen Titania's avatar is of a pixie, but she fell into a coma around the same time Queen Titania disappeared.
So, are you saying that not a lot of people, or probably no one at all, has really seen Queen Titania in her actual form? Oh, just her avatar.
She does make public appearances in her actual form on occasion.
Have you seen her before?
Oh yes. A radiant beauty if I've ever seen one, not the most beautiful of all the Fae.
Really? Interesting. Good to know. From your personal opinion, it seems like we're stuck kind of going for your past eyes. I know you said not to make it our number one thing or whatever, but it does seem like our best bet right now. Out of the two eyes, which one do you personally think is the best to go after right now? With what you know.
Getting the future eye will allow me to get insight on tasks that you might wish to undertake, on Queen Mab's plans. Such, the past eye will allow me to get insight from the past on things from your past, as well as things from the Feywild's past.
Okay.
Which might help with information regarding Archfae's curses.
Okay. Well, I mostly meant in regards to the two eyes that are available for the past. You know, if we
between Harrowhead, between not pretend I didn't say that. I'm reading
write it down.
Between your left eye and your right eye.
Pretend I didn't say that because I'm looking at my notes and I wasn't paying attention. Between the one underground and the one in Astrazeline. If you're heading to Astrazeline already, you might as well start there. Unless you wish to help with the Lord of Silver, then head to the one in the south.
We might just want to do the Astrazeline one because we can always find a way to get back to like Broken Stone and stuff.
They might be able to like sort of like the letter poof us back there.
See, my one issue is that Astrazeline, it sounds huge. We wouldn't even know where to start to go and find it. On the other hand, if we were to help the
Oscar, the eyeball dowsing rod.
That and I live in Astrazeline, so I would have some probably idea of who to talk to.
And the lady of the city, I don't remember her name.
Chandria?
Lady Chandria.
Lady Chandria.
Niece, actually, of Queen Titania.
Oh, damn. She might have a clue of where her aunt may have gone.
And might have a clue about the eyeball. I never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth.
And if she doesn't know, she'd at least have an idea of people to talk to.
Yeah. Could let us go places normally people can't go. That way we can search every nook and cranny.
Let us learn things we never knew we never knew.
That's a good point there. I guess that sounds like Astrazeline then.
Which means we need to go to Mithrin Dane and start filling out paperwork. Unless your Jean doesn't know how to refer to them, Ilif would. You have paperwork already prepared on you, do you?
Unfortunately not.
I figured they wouldn't give it out to literally anyone.
You wouldn't happen to have you wouldn't happen to have a way of
Because
a
again,
shortcut.
it's a militarized city that needs to document who comes in and out during the winter.
You wouldn't happen to have a shortcut by way of teleport to
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know, too.
Mithrandain?
Unfortunately, I do not. I can bring you here. I can't really send you other places.
Is there a way for you to kind of like the how with the letter, or will we just need to send Oscar to you to get another letter, or is there like an object you could give us that we could just keep using?
You could send Oscar to me to just get a new letter.
Well, I guess you're stuck with us for a little while longer, buddy.
He's our glow-in-the-dark detective dragon. Of course he's saying.
I'm coming with you regardless.
Oh, a question for the group. Looking at our map that we have here, I noticed Senelise is about halfway north, but it is out of the way a little bit. Do we want to risk stopping by Senelise first and then go to Mithrandain? Or
Why
go
would
straight
we go to-
there?
We can at least
Well-
scope out the outside.
I
If
would not
nothing
recommend
else.
it, truth be told.
Yeah.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, so we avoid that place until later.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go get paperwork then?
Yep. Ilif can start, like, essentially having people write down the information they need so they can just speed run the paperwork. Or Ilif will look at Oscar. Hey, Oscar, could you, like,
Yes.
hop to Mithrandain and get the paperwork everyone would need?
I can try.
Ilif, I can write you a letter to give and ask for it.
Yeah, if you have a letter, it also like lets them know who you are.
Yep, Ilif just kind of pulls out, and like reaches into like a pocket deep in their bag and pulls out like a small stack of like letterhead, like really very small, and it's just like none of y'all, if you look at it, can read it.
If you let him, Oscar will sit on your shoulder and look over it. Like,
Yeah.
That's very nice stationery.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's very hefty.
Yeah, I just take my finger and I start quickly writing on it.
You know, guys,
Oscar
this ain't my
following along with interest, just like, oh.
if we wanted to save some time, this isn't my first rodeo with documents.
No,
I do have,
no.
I do have illusionary script. I could write us all up.
Marcus,
I can tell you right now.
We're
Look
already
for
on
that.
run. We need to be as above board as possible here, alright?
I'm just trying to
No
save
tricks.
some time. Just trying to save some time here.
No, they look for that. And Ilif will just, with their finger, essentially write on the paper, and then fold it up, seal it with, like, really quick wax, and then give it to Oscar.
Oh, great. Right. And this would be going to. I know this would be going to.
Yep, and I had said the name of the person that it would be going to,
Right.
since I would also know, and no one else could read what I was writing.
Because, yeah, it's essentially some clerk at the Citadel Arcanum.
I am sadly well versed with all the clerks of the cities.
Wait, we're going to Mithrandain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait,
essentially
isn't,
forwarding a letter to them to let them know that we will need the paperwork.
That's City Ember was telling me about, right? Did she
Yeah.
briefly mention?
I think so, yeah.
Hey, Oscar, could I send you one last job?
What's up?
Since you're already over there.
Yep.
Just can I just pass some gold on to you? Get something made for me, so by the time we get there, I can just pick it up.
Yeah, where am I passing it to?
So the restaurant tour begins.
No, it's not for it's for I need to get this a vial filled with some things, okay? So I
if
guess
you
Oh, the gross
write
stuff.
a letter, write like an order letter.
Oh.
I can write it if you don't have the writing materials on you.
I have some writing on me. I can write it down. I just said I can make fake documents. I think I can write this letter down. So yeah, I'll write it down as an order script. Just pass it along to where you need to pass it along, and then I'll pick it up when we're there. It saves me the time of having to wait for it to get made.
You can get the order letter right down, include some gold with it, hand it off to Oscar, who takes it and he goes, "Any other letters?"
Mm-mm. Nope.
think so.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much, Oscar.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you, Oscar.
Oh, thank you. It's so nice to get some appreciation for this. Not everybody I deliver to gives me the appreciation.
How dare they?
I know, right? Like, I mean, we're going day in and day out, and you're Oscar from the King of Dragons, right?
No! Keep going. Have you guys I will lean over. Have you
Keep
guys
that
tried
energy.
unionizing?
Yeah.
Oh no, we get so many benefits from this. The King of Dragonflies takes such good care of us.
Oh, that's lovely. That's wonderful. I was worried for a second.
I mean, he even has a desk in the trees.
Yeah, no,
King of Drag.
like, this is
Just hear insulted huff.
yeah, like the King of Dragonflies just kind of has an amused laughter. It's just like, I wouldn't dream of anything less than giving them all the benefits that they deserve. It's
There
the
we go.
people that they deliver to that then don't.
I'll
But
say
I'll
thank you.
simply have to throw hands with them all.
but Oscar flies up into the air, turns to King of Dragonflies with like both letters in his little claws, gives a bow to the King of Dragonflies before he does a little flip and disappears with a pop.
Righty.
Pop.
Pop. Shall we?
Pop it.
Who's it?
Twist it. Bump it.
Is there anything else that I can do for you before you go?
I honestly think I have all my questions answered personally.
I do have one question. You said that, at least at a time, you could see the past, present, and future, right?
Yes.
Very important question then. I need to know the best pick of restaurants. Yeah, for you personally.
I roll my eyes.
There's a lovely little cafe in the Maze of Fathan.
Oh yeah, I think Oscar told me you had a little honey down there. You sly dog.
Oh, did he now? I do visit the Maiden Monarch on occasion.
Oh. Isn't she cursed, you said?
She is one of the ones that is under threat of a curse if she leaves
Oh.
the maze.
Okay, gotcha.
But of course, I am not really in any condition to leave my own home.
I get you.
So if we drop your name, would we get a fast pass to the center of the maze?
No. No.
Alright.
They are
Just wanted
very
to-
protective of the maze.
Okay, of course.
But yeah, there's a cafe. There is another good place. Oh, there is a what was it? It's like this. It is like an open air restaurant in Shinalestra. They it's like this. It's like a city for rangers up there. So they tend to have like the freshest ingredients at all times.
Oh. I'm writing that down.
Gatherers, hunters, the foragers of all kind. Really good food.
That sounds like it. Nice. Good to know. So those are your top picks there?
Yes, they are.
Nice.
One day I'll go back.
We just went to this pub that had this awesome stew.
Wait, your curse. I know your eyeballs were taken, but is it just that? And if you get your eyes back, you can leave, or is it your eyes were taken and then there's something
I
on
don't leave because
top
I'm
of it?
vulnerable like this.
Understandable.
As well as with each eye went a portion of my power. So with
How
each
did
eye-
someone steal eyeballs?
It's Queen Map.
Did it just teleport, or like was it really That's not something I should ask. I'm so sorry.
Just get curb stomped.
Select like a grape. So,
She caught
Oh
me by
my
surprise.
goodness gracious!
She caught me by
I'm
surprise.
so
Let's put it like
sorry.
that.
Took you by surprise. Like you were sleeping, just like oop, oop, got your nose.
Damn.
Maybe when you retrieve more of my eyes, I'll regale you with its story of how they were taken in the first place.
Okay, deal.
I'm
I'm
just
down for
curious
that.
about logistics.
For real, that sounds cool. Well,
I'm so sorry.
look around for the signs for
Honestly,
sure.
you all are the most entertaining bunch that I've had in quite a long time.
We get that a lot.
we get that a lot, yeah.
You do?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think I'm a stick in the mud constantly.
Well, with us, that probably won't really happen
No, I don't know
anymore.
if that'll help my social standing in Astrazealing or hurt it.
Honestly, it might balance you out.
I might. I won't be the worst person in the city anymore.
It'll be
I'm sure you're not
us.
that bad.
You'll look
Yeah.
on 4 hours
We will make you look so fucking good.
The Beams of Thunder. Anybody else curious? I'm not actually gonna go look at it, but I'm kind of curious what the Oscar's desk looks like. Does he just like have some framed little pictures there? Like, here's me on my grandniece's christening or something.
I'll go look.
Exactly. I wonder what.
No,
bug he
no,
has,
wait,
like-
no, I'm not playing a chaotic person. I'm playing a lawful good. No, shit.
Like, I wonder what
Right,
kind
let's
of
won't
bug
go
he
look.
has on his table and stuff. Like,
I'm chaotic. I'll
Messy
go
desk?
look with.
I forgot that I'm not playing my usual fucking
It is-
chaotic bitch.
I'm
If
only
it's up in the
chaotic in
trees, do
certain
you have to,
aspects.
climb up into them?
I'm wearing my fancy clothes too. No, Helu would
no.
walk up to the tree and grab the tree, and then see the bracelet she got. And she's like, "Wait, shit, no." But I wanna. But I got a
You know
nice,
what?
pretty dress.
Marcus was holding back because.
Just make it a toga.
But when he sees Helu starts to do it, he's gonna try to climb up and see it.
You
Please
start to climb
don't.
up,
Please stop.
and
Stop.
there's a small horde of pseudo dragons that just
Hi.
appear and are like, don't. We've
I
got
just want to.
yeah. There's our houses are up there too.
Oh, really? Oh, what?
Yeah,
Now you're just encouraging me. I would
No,
love to see you guys'
You're
cribs.
big. You look how big you are. You are going to bumble into them and knock some of them down.
Are you calling me fat? I do not believe you.
I am telling you, 20 times our size.
You know what? That makes me feel confident. I don't get that a lot. I'm usually not bigger than most people. All right. Can you just tell me what's on Oscar's desk? About how they compromise?
Well, the one that's been talking to roll his eyes. It's like, all right, Oscar's desk is he's got a hammock there for daytime naps. He's got
Hey, what a chat, bro.
He's got a he's got his desk. He's got he's got the drawings that he does, little sketches.
Drawings. Did you know Oscar drew? Yeah, I'm learning so much. See how much you learn about someone when you just look at their desk?
You're snooping in their desk.
No, I'm not looking at it. I meant more surface level.
Hey, that could be a Oscar's kids drawing. He could have a family.
Yo, what a twist that would
Oh
be, bro.
my god, please stop.
So
Wait, what?
there's weight on if we get Oscar killed. We
that's
cannot
what I
let
was
Oscar
thinking,
get
yeah.
hurt because he has a
Yeah,
family
for
to
real.
support.
Wait, anything else
I
on
love
Oscar's
this
desk?
on the verge
got
of tears.
He's got to take
Oh
care
my
of stuff like
God.
Dylan the
I
Fourth.
pat-
Never mind, we're
pat-
not going to Astrazealing. Nope, I can't take you there.
I pat Ylif gently.
The King of Dragonflies will speak up and be like, please do not disturb my employees' homes.
I'm sorry. Like I wasn't planning to. I just wanted to know about the desk. I heard everything I need to. I'm not planning to climb up there.
You see, there's like 2 or 3 pseudo dragons with their like stinger tail ready. Like those with a high passive, just see it like ready to go.
Damn, they're ready to throw hands.
We should
Yeah.
probably head out and go north, shouldn't we, Marcus?
And I start pulling him by the collar back to the group.
Can I just say, imagine how cool it'd be if you just had a hammock by your desk at work for daytime
Marcus.
naps. No, I'm saying this out of character. I'm just saying.
no.
Like
that would be
I got
pretty
my
good.
little desk, bro. I wish I
You
had
should-
on my desk.
You should put it into the office chat. There should be like an HR, like, hey, HR.
Oh, you're right. Let me do that right now. Oh, for real.
I put it in the water fountain or meeting room. Nope. What if you put it in Ike's office? Because he's going to be the one who has to set them all up.
Ooh, you're right. The closet.
Yeah.
I can't write any messages tonight.
Oh, that's right. Water fountain or meeting room.
Meeting room.
Hospital foil. But with that, the King of Dragonflies can be like, and please don't hesitate to reach out. I have no ties to a particular court, which makes me in a fantastic position to help you all with this.
Wait, does Queen Mab send mail through you?
Oh, Queen. No.
Okay. Damn.
Sure.
Yes, her people do. I mean, of course, there are normal citizens under her that have to send mail.
Are you
to me.
breaking the law by reading her mail?
Oh, no. Not.
Unless.
Technically, no.
If it just so happens to fly open while I'm holding it, and I see it.
that is my integrity. My integrity and moral code would not allow it. No.
She would
no.
probably booby trap it
why
anyways. She
that's why I
seems like that
have
kind of
employees to do it.
person.
No, I am simply not tied to any court, which means that I am not beholden to either Queen Titania or Queen Map, and thus can act on my own without, potentially bringing danger down on too many other people. If, for instance, any one of those in the Silver Court were to act, it could be construed as acting on behalf of the court, which could then cause problems.
It's good to know.
When I act, I act on behalf of myself.
Thank you
Okay, makes sense.
for all of this.
Thank you for what you will do, for what you intend to do. Taking on Queen Mab will not be an easy task. And it won't be a quick one either. Think of it this way. You'll become heroes of the Feywild. And then, you'll get so many favors from Archface. So many.
So many. I like that. I need to collect some favors.
Start a revolution.
You could!
So wait, with
Why
your
did you
eye,
start a revolution?
back when you had your Eye of the Future thing, how far in the future can you see and stuff?
Forever?
The farther I saw, the cloudier it got. I could see pretty far though.
To like the end of time?
Oh,
Can
no.
time end?
No. I can't see that far.
And you didn't see Queen Map get in your eyes?
No, I did not.
Damn.
That is
Again, she caught me by
concerning.
surprise.
How do you catch someone that can see the future by surprise?
Bro, that's just some Queen Map
planning
shit.
very carefully, I
what,
imagine.
Yeah, what a major flex though. Like you could see in the future, not anymore. You couldn't see that coming.
Actually-
Do you realize how distressing that was for me?
I imagine very.
Oh yeah, I'm
Actually,
sorry about that.
doesn't really surprise me. You do something so out of left field, so unbelievably uncharacteristic or bold.
That's
No
true.
one.
I'm so sorry for slightly insensitive questions.
is
I
probably
understand
more
that you all are
sensitive.
curious, and the Feywild is a new and strange place.
I should know better. I apologize. I have foot and mouth disease.
I have met many of folk like that. I am not offended yet. Keep pushing, and I might be.
We should go.
We should
Yes.
stop, yeah.
Yes, let us head north towards Mithrandane. I got it. Hell
Oh,
yeah. We should head north to Mithrandane post haste, as we are in a bit of a time crunch.
Yes. He'll turn and he'll point down a path. Go there. There'll be a bridge that crosses to the shore of the Lake of Dreams. And continue heading north. Continue following the road north.
Thank you.
Again, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't hesitate to reach out. And you all can hop onto your mounts and ride north through the forest. There is still the constant fluttering of wings as there are pseudo-dragons and fairy dragons that zip past you at high speeds going back and forth. You do see a few sitting at little tables kind of suspended from vines. Kind of looks like chilling, having their break. Some
No.
No!
curled up in hammocks and in sunny spots on stumps and stuff, taking naps and breaks there.
Bro, this is basically Google.
But yeah, you follow the path, and like you said, there is a bridge of simple stonework that crosses from this little island in the middle of the lake to the shore. You cross that, and you head north into the forest, and that is where we'll end it.
Once we get out, once there are less or no pseudo dragons, I dip into the bush to change into my travel clothes. I'm not getting my new fancy cute dress dirty.
God, this session was just microaggressions, the episode.
Being insensitive,
Yeah.
being a dick. This is why NPCs hate PCs.
I was like, no, I've caught chaotic disease. No.
Yeah, you're fucking stuck with us.
I love my lawful good, but the thing is, on Wednesdays I play a chaotic neutral character,
Oh,
so I go from that to lawful good, and I suffer.
Mount. Our elk only have 13 HP, guys.
Consider them to have basically the same health of a riding horse, basically.
Yeah.
Just not that much.
No.
Yeah.
What did I name? Oh, I need to go back and see what I named.
I named mine shit.
Name a moron and elf.
Yep.
Yeah, I named mine Crack.
If you all send me specifically, is it just spelled crack, CRACK?
I think there's a G in there somewhere because it's Irish Gaelic.
If you and Bones send me the spelling of your elk's name, I will.
Yeah, mine's just shit for shiitake.
Fantastic.
What'd you
I
say?
made the joke last night. I'm keeping the goddamn joke.
Send me the spelling. Send me the name of the elk, because like how I have separate tokens for Swifty and Porsche, I'll give you all separate tokens for your elks.
That's how it's spelled. I DM'd it to you.
Ah, fantastic.
Alright, I will in a minute. I just need to... I needed to get... Because the spelling has like a little thing over it on the last A.
Let me
Oh,
get
when
that
you
got
pull
a
out
little
your phone.